Today, I'm doing a 100-year draft-only rebuild. We're gonna get things going in 1983, at the beginning of the Magic vs. Bird era, the earliest they'll let you start a simulation here in 2K. And on my team right now, here in Kansas City, I got a bunch of 40 overall bots and casuals. The only way I can replace these guys is through the draft. No trades, no free agency, none of that. And of course, we'll have the legendary 84 class enter in the league this summer. So hopefully I get a good pick. If I could get Michael Jordan to start off my team, that'd be perfect. For now though, let's go lose quite literally every single game by about 100 points a night. We have no chance of winning with this trash squad. But hopefully there is a chance you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 400K. I'm gonna be sitting here all day recording this video. So I'd appreciate it if you liked, you subscribed, you hyped the video, all that stuff. Press all the buttons, man. First season is done fast. 0-82. Our leading scorer, Cam the Casual, averaged 4 PPG. Oh boy. Wow, the 8-seeded Spurs almost went to the finals, but they lost to, actually, my Warriors, and then Philly won the championship. Okay, draft lottery, moment of truth. Now, the draft lottery was different at this time. The two worst teams in the league get a 50-50 coin flip chance at the #1 selection. I'ma call Tails. Tails never fails, right, David Stern? Dang nabbit! Tails has failed us, meaning that, well, we're going to have the second overall pick in the 84 draft. Now, picking second in 84 is not a bad thing. I could get Hakeem. I could get Barkley. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not taking Stockton. But is there any world where Jordan falls to me at 2? Mocks? Some mocks have Hakeem go at 1. So maybe I can get lucky. #1 Clippers. Come on, take Hakeem. They took Jordan. All right, good choice. Good choice. And I think at 2, there's no question who I'm going to take here. I think Charles Barkley's a great player. But man, I'm cool off the round mound or rebound. Give me the man who's about to hit you with lateral movement. Hakeem the Dream. Olajuwon. Welcome to Kansas City. I'm sorry you had to get drafted into this situation. We're kind of trash right now. But don't worry, we'll work things out. And then we'll have a very early second round pick. It's almost like we got a second first round pick in a way. And you know, I actually recently found this out. Rick Carlisle, this is the guy who coaches the Pacers and formerly coached the Mavericks. He was actually in the 1984 NBA draft. Like, he was an NBA player. I didn't know that. Maybe that's L-ball knowledge on my part. Looks like a lot of these players just have like starter ceilings. It seems like these guys are probably going to be average players. So you know what? I'll take Ricky Carlisle, man. If you don't end up being good on the court, you can be like an on-court coach for us. Olajuwon, Carlisle, welcome fellas. We very much need y'all. Obviously, nothing to do here in free agency. We got 2 players on the squad, and we'll be able to add 2 more next year. Goodness gracious, Rick Carlisle's 24 at the start of his career. What, did he go get his master's? But nah, guys used to really go and get their education in college. The NBA bread used to not be the way it is now, and people used to, you know, value education more. I can't say much, man. I'm a college dropout. We got Ricky Carlisle. We got a bunch of beautiful bald-headed men, and we got Hakeem Olajuwon. Bro, the dream? Here's my prediction for his stat line. 60 points, 25 rebounds. I'm gonna say his season high is like 90 points. I mean, who else is gonna score? It's just him and Rick. And no, I don't project us getting any wins this year by any means, meaning we'll have another great chance at the top pick. Next draft, we know who we're not taking, but we could go get Pat Ewing. Sabonis could be fun. You got Joe Dumars, Chris Mullin. This is a pretty deep draft coming up in 85, so a lot of good choices that are on the board coming up. I wonder how many championships we'll be able to win over this 100-year period using just the draft. I will say, only drafting kind of speeds up a rebuild because there's only so much I can do. Like, I can't go out there and make trades. I'm literally just making my couple picks and keeping things pushing. We go 0-82 again. Oh, Hakeem only averaged 40. I was closer on the rebounds, though. He averaged 24 rebounds. I guess Carlisle probably took over some of the scoring as well. Season high was only 62. I thought Buddy was going to average 60. Shows how much I know. He was Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Crazy season for Hakeem. Bro, come on, Rick Carlisle. You can't make All-NBA, and you might be like, why could Rick Carlisle make All-NBA? He was one of our only real players. He should have been able to get there. He was trash, though. 24 points, which sounds awesome, but 36 from the field, 20 from 3. Buddy couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. Warriors win the chip. Shout out to Joe Barry Carroll. Elvin Hayes retired. 85 draft lottery. Now, I think in 85, the lottery odds changed. Yeah, now they're doing this weird thing where 7 teams have an equal chance at number 1, the 7 worst teams. So this could really backfire on us and we could fall to 7. Or we could get super lucky and get 1. We end up at 2 again. Okay, that could be worse. I'm hoping that the Blazers take that one guy. Bad choice, but it works in my favor. Because now I'm going to take Ewing. Now, I know that's kind of like a double big situation. You've got Pat, you've got Hakeem, but Ewing is by far the second best player available here. Or the best player available here. I'm sorry. Yeah, put some respect on him. But he's so much better than anybody else that it's like, I got to take him regardless, you know? And then our second round pick. Again, a lot of guys I'm not too familiar with, but we have some players with the all-star ceiling. You got Gerald Wilkins, who's a 2 guard, but then we've got a small forward, Adrian Branch, who's got Camby Russell all-star ceiling. I want to take him because we don't have any small forwards on the team. And then I think I'm going to play Ewing at the small, or not the small forward, that'd be crazy. Play him at the power forward and run Dream at the 5. So yeah, Ewing, you're going to go to the 4s. Overall goes down 1. Adrian Branch, welcome to the team. Again, an all-star ceiling on Branch, so we'll see how he progresses. We'll definitely take the team option for Ricky Carlisle, and we will move on. Player progression, what you got for me? Oh my gosh, Hakeem's up 6 to a 90. Rick Carlisle only goes up 1 to a 71. I want to try and not peek at players' potentials, at least for now. Once we get later on and it's the auto-generated guys, we might start taking peeks. But when I'm drafting real players, I kind of just want to, you know, draft them and see how they pan out. I think that could be a little bit more fun. I got that suggestion in the comments section, so hopefully I'll rock out with that. So far, so good, though. I mean, we've gotten 2 elite bigs in Ewing and Olajuwon. Probably not going to be very good this upcoming season. I do anticipate a couple of wins, but I don't think it's going to be anything great. Why is the picture of the draft class? Is this when Tatum got injured? I never noticed that. But why would they put that as the picture? All right, year 3. Next up will be the 86 draft. Ron Harper's in here. Len Bias, RIP, man. I would love to get Bias on the team. And once we have that 86 draft come in the league, we'll have an actual team. We'll have a full 5-man unit plus a 6-man, a bench player. Right now, starting lineup's almost full. We got 4 starters, and then Barry the Bot's still holding it down at the point guard spot. I think we'll win a couple this time around. Look at that. Already got a win over the Lakers, and we beat the Supersonics. Barry the Bot, a 3-point masterclass. Rick Carlisle, 6 of 18. Good gracious, buddy. Hit the sidelines and start drawing up plays. I'm tired of you. I can't believe we beat the Lakers. Beat the Magic, man. That's crazy. Still going to be the worst team in the league and everything. 23rd in the power rankings. There's somebody, we're 11th in the conference. Who's worse than us? Yo, Seattle. And let me tell y'all, I was working on a 20-year Seattle Supersonics rebuild. I was working on that this morning, right? I get about 10 years in, and it just doesn't let me simulate anymore. It's just stuck. It got stuck on right before this NBA Cup game in 2036. I'm hoping I can find a fix to the bug, but for now, I'm going to put that rebuild on pause. If I have to completely re-record it, I will. I just didn't want to do it again today because I would have been doing the exact same thing I was working on before, and I felt like I would have sounded annoyed in the video because I'm re-recording the exact same thing I just did. So I'm going to wait a couple days, cool off, and get back to that, and we'll instead do a 100-year draft rebuild in the meantime. Pat Ewing, Rookie of the Year. This is our first 100-year rebuild of 2K26. I don't know why today's the day I decided to do it, but here we are. Pat Ewing, 27, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks. Goodness gracious. And even with those 3 blocks, he wasn't DPOY because Hakeem Olajuwon was holding down the paint, man. 27, 18 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3.5 blocks. Danny Shea's W name wins MIP. There's Michael Jordan. Could have been a Sacramento King, but hey, we got a couple All-NBA first teamers ourselves in Hakeem and Patrick Ewing. And hey, next year, once we get our final once we get our final starter in the building, get a bench player in the building too, I think we could be trouble. Because you got Ewing and Olajuwon giving you 27 a night. Hey, Adrian Branch, he was not great. 8% from 3 is nuts, although he probably took like 9 threes or something. Oh, he took 48. Just stop shooting them, please. 39 from the field is brutal, but not as brutal as Rick Carlisle's 34 from the field. I mean, Rick Carlisle's really Barry the Bot with hair. All due respect, Ricky. Nets win the chip. Buck Williams, Finals MVP. Oh, I just skipped past the draft lottery. Let's just moment of truth it. See what we got here. Second pick. Yo, give me 1 for the one time. They won't give me 1. And Len Bias is definitely going 1. Yeah, I could have had Bias Instead, I mean, I need a guard, so we either probably go Mark Price or Ron Harper. What did Wayne say? Young Money, Jerry Sloan. That's who Ron Harper's compared to. Also, Dennis Rodman wouldn't be a bad option. Now, they got Harper listed as a 2. He's 6'6". Mark Price is a 6-foot guard. I'm gonna go grab Ron Harper, man. Ron Harper's underrated, was cold. He played for the Clippers before he went to the Bulls and started winning championships. Bro, he was cold with the Clippers, and then he had to embrace a smaller role with the Bulls because he was playing with, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Looks like we got Mo Martin here with an all-star stealing. You know what? Sure, let's take a shot on Mo Martin here. 82 overall for Ron Harper. Mo Martin probably not going to do much, I'll be honest. Rick Carlisle, I guess I'll give you the qualifying offer, bro. He's barely gotten better since he got drafted. What position is he? He's a shooting guard, 6'5", so I'm going to have to go. Oh, he's right here. Okay. I mean, we need players outside of our bots, so I'm going to sign him back more out of necessity than out of choice. All right. We got Akeem going up 3 after his, second season. Ewing goes up 5 following the rookie year. How about Adrian Branch? Maybe he'll reach that all-star ceiling. Hits a massive little taper. +6 overall. Ron Harper, I'm going to slide to the 1 because I need you at the PG. I know you're capable of doing that. And we will jump into the 86-87 season. We can run a 6-man rotation, so even if there's foul outs, don't worry. Mo Martin will be able to step in. But the best day will be the day when Rick Carlisle doesn't have to play any minutes. D-Rob, Reginald Miller would be fire. Get Scottie Pippen. This is another great draft class coming up. Go get Big Muggsy. Bunch of good players. I think we won't be the worst team in the league this year. That's my prediction. High scoring night on opening night, 166-169. Double M, Mike Mitchell had a big game, 51 points. It was an OT throw. How many OTs did this go to? Oh my gosh, 51-54 in OT. This was a 6 overtime game or something. And Rick Carlisle was even efficient. Oh my goodness. What a weird game there. I wish you could see how many overtimes there were. I'm surprised 2K hasn't added something like that. Well, maybe I'm not that surprised. But that'd be pretty cool. Looks like we're still going to be the worst team in the league. It really doesn't matter. As long as you're a bottom 7 team in the league, you're going to have about the same chances, exactly the same chance as everybody else who was trash at the number 1 pick. I will say one of the coolest parts of the old school eras is that they'll have this newspaper, the 2K Times. That's super cool attention to detail. And I wish my NBA would get another big update like that. Like when they first added eras, that was so huge for the mode. I wish they do something like that again. Oh, we're not the worst team in the league, at least for a brief second there. Charles Barkley, the round mound rebound, wins MVP over in Chi-Town. Hakeem makes first team, 27 and 18 rebounds. Still continues to clean the glass. No Windex. Absolutely bowling out. 31 wins really isn't half bad, bro. Especially considering the standard of basketball we've grown used to over the first couple seasons. This is a huge improvement. And going into year 4, I'm quite optimistic that we can make it to the playoffs. We actually probably weren't the worst team in the league. I mean, we were down near the bottom, but the Hawks and Cavs were worse than us by far. So I guess that's something, huh? We lost them, or we won the mid-off. Bob McAdoo retired. 87 drafts. Oh, I didn't even look at the lottery. This is rigged, bro. This is rigged. I sound like Aisha, but this is rigged. I just saw it live. Sorry. I had to say it. So D-Rob's gonna go 1. Yeah. I mean, we could go grab Reggie, or we could go grab Scottie. They compare Scottie to Dr. J Hall of Fame ceiling. Reggie's ceiling's All-NBA. Hall of Fame's higher than All-NBA, so I'm taking Scottie Pippen. All right, it's that simple. Then later in the draft, and I think that Scottie Pippen is the better player than Reggie Miller, in all honesty. Andrew Gaze is usually really good in these simulations. I'm going to grab him too. He can hopefully be the Ricky Carlisle replacement. 13 badges for Pippen, 2 badges for Gaze there. Mo Martin will take the team option. Yeah, everybody can come on back. Adrian Branch, he's been good, man. Why wouldn't I re-sign him? I've been really happy with how Mr. Branch has performed for sure. AB says we don't have the money, but he's a restricted free agent, so we should be able to match whatever he gets and ensure he comes back. All right, Adrian, you're gonna get an offer, buddy, so I can match it. Man, just bring something to me. I'll get you back. Just take the qualifying offer then. Okay, cool, that's fine. Oh my gosh, we got a team. Told y'all Ronnie Harper was gonna be good. He goes up 4 to an 85. Adrian Branch up 4 more. He's been a nice surprise. He's now an 82. Mo Martin goes up 3, and Rick Carlisle is still not getting any better. I should have never drafted him. The Rick Carlisle hate's getting crazy. My bad, Rick. This will be what, season number number 4 already? Or is this number 3? Well, season number 1, we were trash and lost all the games, and we didn't draft anybody. Hakeem's already played 3 years now. This will be year 5 coming up, if we count our first trash year where we did nothing. That's crazy, dude. 88 draft up next. 88 has, man, I don't know. Who's in this 88 class? We got, oh, Danny Manning, W name, Money Mitch Richmond. Not the craziest class by any means. I do need to get all my bots back on contracts just to be roster fillers, so I'm gonna manually edit them real quick, and then we'll be ready to jump into this year. Bro, I'm actually so bummed about that Sonics rebuild. It had like a fire storyline going. I don't know if y'all will ever be able to see it, because again, I don't know if I'm gonna find a fix. I put something out on Twitter about it. I also, I'm asking y'all about it, so maybe you know a fix, but I'm not super optimistic. I'm thinking I'll probably just have to re-record it. We now have a decent amount of bench depth. We'll extend it out to an 8-man rotation. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. Should be a playoff season. That's my expectation. And to already be in the playoffs after a couple years of drafting, that's really good. Now, what I will say is once we get to the playoffs, which I think is going to be this year, our ability to add talent is going to be severely hindered, because the only way we can add talent is through the draft. If we have worse picks, our chances of getting good talent through the draft drop. So that's the give and take with winning. We aren't going to be able to get all these crazy players like we've been getting in the draft previously. However, if that's the cost to go grab a 2 seed instead of being a team that wins 5 games, I guess that's a price we're willing to pay here. Because, oh my gosh, I mean, it's just a night and day difference between what we were used to last season. We grabbed the 1 seed. We were still one of the worst teams in the league last year. Now we're the 1 seed. Dream averaged 24 and 15 with 3 blocks. He's your MVP, your DPOY. Man, Hakeem was the right pick. We couldn't go wrong at 2. 25-11 from Patrick Ewing. He was awesome too. I'm sure they're holding down the front court, especially in an era where we don't care about spacing. Bro, they're going to be dominating in the post. Adrian Branch has been awesome. First pick of the 2nd round, making a huge impact. And we're going to have more picks like that. Guys who are later picks, but end up making an impact. Because all we're going to have moving forward, at least for the foreseeable future, based on how we did this year, is lower picks. Round 1, we got the Denver Nuggets. Terry Cummings leading the way. See you later, TC. Next up, get the Clippers out of here. Utah Jazz. Oh, we lost in 7. It was a 2-point game. Probably should have jumped into that one, but it happened so fast. The Jazz get us out of here, though. Larry Nance, 27-11. Ron Harper at 32. All right, no championship just yet. Like I said, probably should have jumped into that one. My apologies, but realistically, we probably would have got smacked by the Pacers just like the Jazz did. Kareem retired. No more sky hooks. And this is a year where we don't even watch the draft lottery because we know it doesn't mean a thing to us now. We got a later first-round pick, probably one of the last ones in the first round. I understand how I've played this game a few times. I don't know if you've seen the channel. I just wanted to check what pick we had. It's the 25th selection here. We could go get Thunder Dan Marley. Bro, we might actually. Because he's got a W name, first of all. Or John Starks. It's either him or Starks. But I remember one time, I drafted John Starks, and he was terrible for me. Now, is that a, what's it called? Like a fallacy? You know how where you're like, this happened one time, so it's just gonna... Yeah, I don't know, man. I was only halfway paying attention when I took this debate class in high school. I'll never forget they made us do stand-up comedy, bro. That was like the last thing we had to do for debate class. This is the very end of my senior year. Charles Shackelford. We know nothing about any of these guys. I'm gonna take Gerald Patio. All right, but Dan Marley comes in 6 badges. Hey, Gerald's got a couple. Shout out to Big Gerald. We'll take all these team options. But like I said, they made us do Mo Martin, Adrian Branson. I need all y'all back. They made us do the stand-up comedy speech, right? That was the final thing in our debate class that I took, right? And I stood up there and people were actually laughing. I was cooking. And you know what's crazy too? I completely winged that thing. Like, I had a plan of what I was going to do in my head, but did I have any note cards or any notes? None. But I remember that was probably some of the most nervous I've ever been, because I feel like the whole concept of stand-up comedy is insane. Like, you got to go up there and your whole job is you're trying to make people laugh. And I guess that means people are kind of in the mood to laugh, making it a little bit easier, but they're also expecting something funny. So if you're not funny, cooked. Coming off of the disappointing L last year, Pippen went up 6. How about Andrew Gaze up 6 as well? I told y'all, I can use some of my knowledge of who I've seen be good in the draft classes to my advantage. Boom, he goes up 6. Mo Martin goes up 4. Rick Carlisle. Man, I don't even want you. Just leave. We got Thunder Dan now. Clear way for Thunder Dan. But I remember some people stood up there to do their stand-up comedy, man. And I'm years removed from this, so I feel like I can say this. Nobody's gonna see it anyway. Like, obviously y'all see it, but like nobody from my class is gonna see it. And if you do, what's up? Hopefully you weren't one of the ones that wasn't funny. But people would stand up there, nobody would laugh. That was my biggest fear. And it happened to some people and it was brutal. Or you get like a pity chuckle. Oh, brutal. If that would have happened to me, bro, it was my senior year, I probably just wouldn't pull up to school the rest of the year. Pull up to that class. I'm good, man. We are destroying the game right now. I thought it was only right I run with the Sacramento Kings, just because Kings fans, you know, they have to go through so much. Their team sucks and everything. So I was like, yeah, let's show them some love today. And man, look, Sacramento, if it's going to go this way, we might win many, many championships in this draft-only rebuild, because what a start we're off to. I mean, 6 years deep, something like that, and we're already flirting with 70 wins? Come on! We win 67 games, 25 and 14 for Hakeem the Dream, 2.5 blocks as well. Sidney Farmer, Coach of the Year. Now, there's no excuse this year. Last year, you know, we're a young team. We're an inexperienced team. We've never been here in the playoffs. We're used to winning like 5 games in the season. Sure, you can chalk all those excuses up. Now, there's no excuses. Look at Ron Harper, bro. Double-digit dimes. He's been doing it since he was a rookie. Got the Rockets in round 1. Boom, sweep. Dubs in round 2. That's a dub. Mavs in the conference finals. Dang! It. And we keep having these close ones that we lose. We lost by 5. Mitch Wiggins gave me 27. Ewing had 34 and 11. Hakeem 32 and 16. So they both played well. And the Mavs go on to win the chip. Bro, game 7, we get too nervous. Honestly, I'm probably just going to simcast like if we get to the finals in a game 7 situation, because bro, we have 100 years to get through. And I want most of this video to be focused on, you know, the draft stuff. So anyway, 89 draft. We're going to have to try and find a second round pick steal, or late first round, I guess. Very, very late first round. Us getting Thunder Dan last time was pretty good. We have like no intel on these guys. I'm familiar with Doug West. We've been drafting a lot of guards though. You know what? I'm gonna take Doug West though. Ranked 2nd at his position, and we can get him at pick 27. That's a steal. And then 2nd round, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is bad. I don't really have much to say about our 2nd round pick. Doug West comes in with 7 badges, so that's something. Andrew Gaze definitely wants you back. Pat Ewing, gotta have you back. Big Pat, let's re-sign. And then Andrew, I'm gonna make sure he's taken care of too. Don't worry, Drew, we got you, bro. Player progression, nice. +4 from Pip, +4 from Thunder Dan. Look at the bots and casuals. They're even figuring out how to play basketball. I gotta drop a few of them though to clear some roster spots. We've fallen short of the chip a couple times, but hopefully a new decade means a new us here in Sacramento, and we can finally get that ring. 1989-90 season. Let's get to work here. Oh, great start to the year. Oh my gosh, 82-0. Oh, if only drafted. Imagine. That would be nuts. That would immediately make this video an all-timer. We lose to the Lakers and the Suns just as soon as I was getting a little bit too hyped. Shout out that one group. But just as soon as I was getting a little bit too hyped, we lost. Bro, it's crazy. Like, everything that happened with Too Hype, you know, they had that whole drama. The group kind of stopped. I don't think the group stopped because of the drama, but, you know, everybody just got older, had their own things. I can't really speak on their situation. I'm not a part of it. But, bro, what Jesser's done post that whole Too Hype era, just going out and becoming one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, he's got like 30-something million subscribers. And I'm definitely not the target audience for his videos anymore. I think they're more catered towards a younger audience. But, bro, he's done some crazy things. 25, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks from Hakeem the Dream. Boo! Rookie of the Year. 77 and 5 off only the draft, not a single trade. Pat Ewing averaged 27. Round 1, get the Clippers out of here. Dubs in round 2. That's going to be a dub for us. Lakers, we have struggled. What? Magic and Larry linked up in La La Land? Oh, that's insane. But guess what? Y'all are getting cooked. This is our dream season. Dominique and D-Rob's another fire duo. We call them Double D. Dominique, D-Rob. I'm going to edit that out. We sweep Pat Ewing finals MVP. 33, 13, and 4. Our first championship, hopefully of many, in this 100-year draft-only rebuild. That'll bring the Kings up to 2 chips on their franchise history. So just keep in mind as we go through this, the Kings started off with 1 ring. Ewing averaged 30 in the playoffs. Olajuwon was 26. 11 dimes a night from Ron Harper, who's up to a 91 overall, by the way. The doctor retired, but man, Ron Harper's progressed super well. I love that pick. And we got Pip. We just got all these guys. Late first rounder, Jason Williams, not the guy who, did all the crazy passes and the crazy handles, but this big man here I'm not too familiar with. He's ranked 3rd at his position, 11th overall. I'll take him, man. From St. John's. St. John's has looked good in the tournament for sure. And then 2nd round, I kind of need a big. I'm familiar with Eldon Campbell. I'll go grab him coming out of Clemson. 2 bigs in the draft, Jason and Eldon. We needed some big men, so we'll take it. I'm going to be honest, Gundar's Vetra, I don't think he's really going to do anything, so I'm going to let him go. Patio, I'm cool on you too. I think now we're at the point where we have the luxury of saying, okay, this guy isn't really panning out. Let's just kind of let him walk, because we have enough players that are competent. Now, Ron Harper, speaking of competent, he's very much competent. We need him back. I re-signed him, and I guess Harper was a 91 with the morale boost. He was just super happy. Yeah, look, he's overjoyed, but his normal overall is an 89. Pippen goes up 3 to a 91. We nearly have 4 90 pluses. Doug West goes up 4. That's good. The bots and casuals continue to do their thing. Let's re-sign Pip. I'm going to try and do some of these extensions in the offseason. Mo Martin. 91 draft is next. After that, it'll be 92 with the Shaq Attack, Shaq Diesel. I'm kind of now realizing what I got myself into I'm trying to do this whole video in one day. So this might be a late night upload. A whole 100-year draft rebuild in one day is going to be a crazy feat for me. If I can pull it off, feat. I'm acting like I'm doing some crazy feat of strength. I'm just sitting here in my chair all day. But yeah, I just don't know if there's going to be enough hours in the day for me to get this one off. But hey, I'm going to try my best, man. Oh yeah, and then 91 draft. Who ell's in there? We got Grandmama, Mount Mutombo, R.I.P. Dikembe Mutombo, Rick Fox. I know a lot of people said he was handsome. There was no need to mention that. My bad, Ricky. I'm not saying you're a bad looking dude, but why would I mention that? I don't know. All right, 76 and 6. Did we win 77 last year or 75? Regardless, really good season. Best in league history even. 25 points, 14 boards, 3 blocks from the dream. Buzz Peterson, and you're not even rocking a buzz cut. What a shame. D-Rob gets DPOY over Akeem. He puts the D in D-Rob. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. You know what I meant, though. 26 a night from Ewing. Pat Ewing has been the leading scorer for a lot of seasons here. I think back-to-back is almost a foregone conclusion, although the Warriors gave us a little bit of a scare there in the first round. Conference Finals, Spurs, Reginald Miller, and Zeke, a.k.a. Aaron Yeager's brother, Zeke. If you know, you know. Hey, nobody spoil Attack on Titan for me, though. I'm on season 4. I'm almost finished, so nobody better spoil it for me. I might have to avoid the comments in this video. Somebody's gonna spoil it for me. We're 2-2 with the Hawks. Hey, if this goes 7, I'll tune in. Could be a Showtime series with Dominique and David Robinson. We're up 3-2. Okay, don't mind if I do. Like I said, probably only gonna really tune into finals games in this, and there might not be a need to watch this one because we are getting the sleeves beat off of us here. That's crazy. We won 77 games and got smacked in the finals. They got Chris Mullen too with that luscious head of hair. 32 and 11 from Dominique. D-Rob had an off night and they still won. Robinson finals MVP. 76 wins and no ring. Now the Hawks were still a really good team in their own right. 67, the magic number of wins over there. They did a great thing. They were awesome, but man, come on. World Be Free retired. Yo, those sideburns are ridiculous. I'd never rock the sideburns, man. I'm not a huge fan, I'll be honest. Who are we gonna draft here? Luke Longley, I'm familiar with him. Bison Deli, Sand Tabac. Yo, I barely know any of these guys. I'm gonna get Luke Longley, coming out of New Mexico, really. Bro, there was this chemistry teacher. This is Bismack Biyombo. That's not Lorenzo Williams. Man, I'm drafting fake Bismack. But listen, there was this chemistry teacher in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He did some crazy things, bro. I don't know if y'all heard about him. I think his name was like Mr. White or something. All right, Johnny Newman. Wait, no, I can't sign free agents. Yo, that was literally flow state right there. Just autopilot, thinking like, oh, let me go into free agency, sign somebody. Decline that offer. I almost just completely diverted from what I'm supposed to do. But you can see how much I do this now. That I just went in there, boom, let me go get a free agent real quick. I didn't even think about it. Jason Williams goes up 4. Nice. Thunder Dam +4. Hakeem Olajuwon +2 as we got the 92 draft next. Man, I wish we could get Shaq, but I have a feeling we are not going to be in those conversations. We're going to be winning too many games. We've officially advanced into our first new era, the Michael Jeffrey Jordan era. All right, let's jump into this. It's not even the Jordan era anymore. It's the Dream era. All right. I feel like dreams are such a crazy thing. Like, y'all ever have a dream and so much stuff that happens that just makes no sense is in it? And then other times you'll have dreams and it feels like it's real life. Like one time I had a dream that I had a girlfriend and then I woke up really sad. Y'all think I'm trolling? No, this actually happened. We were like going out on dates and stuff and it felt real. And then I woke up, I was like, dang, really? My dreams did me like that? 78-4. 25 points, 14 boards from Hakeem the Dream. 78, bro. And yeah, we're running on the base difficulty, 50 sim difficulty. Injuries are off, but they're off for the rest of the league too, all right? It's just normal settings, for real. Like, this is just normal settings, and we're out here dominating. Shout out to Adrian Branch. Again, can't give him enough props. Second round pick has been incredible. First round, we take care of the Sonics. Second round against the Lakers. We're down? How? How, Sway? You ain't got the answers. Bro, Magic and Terry Cummings? We're the fakest 78 win team ever. We won 77, 75, 76, whatever it was last year. We won 78 this year. Both times we don't win a chip. We got that one chip off earlier on a couple years ago. But then these past couple years, we've been an elite team just like prior, and yet we can't win the chip. The Magic always get Shaq, even when it's a, completely re-sim scenario. It's so weird. PJ Brown's usually pretty good in these sims. I'm gonna go grab him. And then second round, Ryan Davis. Give me Tony Bennett. It's a crazy picture, man. All right, Tony, welcome to the team, bro. All right, I'm gonna take all these team options. Hey, Bismack. Eldon Campbell, Thunder Dan. We'll get the qualifying offers. Barry, I'm sorry, we have no need for you anymore. It's like in Toy Story where he's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Sorry, Barry. Eldon, let me go grab him. Where's he at? There he is. All right, Mr. Campbell. Welcome back to the team, bro. Player progression. Jason Williams goes up 3. Campbell goes up 3. Luke Longley up 3. We might almost have too many players at this point. Doug West just got worse at 25. I'm going to drop him. Save some roster room. And I don't know if y'all have heard my chair making noises over the past couple minutes or so. We'll do some quick contract extensions. But I've been saying for probably weeks now on these videos, I'm going to put some WD-40 on my chair. I'm actually going to go do that right now while I'm thinking of it. Hakeem Olajuwon. I forgot the WD-40. I got distracted getting a glass of water. Hold on. Dag nabbit, man. My mom must have either used all the WD-40 or put it somewhere, but I can't ask her right now because, she has a job and she's actually busy working. Unlike me, I just fool around on video games all day. Hakeem's your MVP. Dang, Mike left the Clippers for New Jersey. Crazy work. Sidney Farmer, the coach of the year. 77-5. I think we're a fake regular season team. We're regular season merchants, regular season frauds. I'll believe this record if we actually go far in the playoffs. And now we go undefeated in the postseason, going to the finals. As soon as I said something, it's Barkley out of the 84 class here in the finals. And you know what? Sure. We win in 5. That's how it should be when you're that historically dominant, though. Good work, fellas. I want more of that moving forward because we got to get our championships off while we can. Because while you might think, oh, things are going great, Danny, this is awesome. We got 2 rings so far. That's great. But what's going to happen is our guys are going to start regressing, and then we're going to have less and less talent, and it's going to be tougher for us to get that talent back until we start being really bad and bottom out, and that can just be a long process. So we really got to enjoy what we got going on while we have it. I'm going to go draft a guard. Let's go get Rex Walters. Again, a guy I don't know much about. And then second round, Irvin Johnson. Not Magic, but you know what? Sure, I'm going to draft Irvin Johnson just because the name's cool. I got to stop drafting guys because their names are cool. I drafted one guy because he had a picture of Bismack Biyombo. I'm not going to re-sign Tony Bennett. Lorenzo Williams. Oh, it's busy. Lorenzo, just accept the qualifying offer or something, bro. I'm not going to go too far out of my way. He didn't accept it. That's fine. You can leave. PJ Brown goes up 2. We haven't gotten a good second round steal in some time. I'm hunting another second round steal as we head into the 93-94 season. Well, let's get it. Ace Bailey just got a signature shoe deal. Or not Ace Bailey. Bailey. I was just looking at a post of Ace Bailey. He's been balling out lately. He's had some 30-point games. But no, Darius Acuff just got a signature shoe deal with Reebok while he's still in college, man. Absolutely crazy. Congratulations to Mr. Acuff. He has been ridiculous. Just so much fun to watch in the NCAA tournament. I'm not a huge college guy. I've been more tuned in this year than previous. But yeah, I mean, it's just been fun hoops. It's been a really good watch for me. I've really enjoyed the games that I've tuned into. As it gets, Final Four, Elite Eight, I'll probably be more tapped in for sure. Scottie Pippen, 27-7. He's your MVP. I learned how to pronounce this dude's name. It's Richard Dumas. Look at the head of hair on this guy. Jermaine, Executive of the Year. I guess that's technically me, huh? Because I'm the executive. Imagine winning Executive of the Year when all you do is draft. Can we go back-to-back for the first time? We're in the conference finals. We got the Warriors. Minnesota took a couple games off of us. Speaking of head of hair, there's Chris Mullin. Found his way to the Warriors, even in the simulation. And we go to the finals against the Bulls. I always say it, but man, they got Charles Barkley looking hefty in these games, man. We're up 2-1, 3-1. See you later, Chi-Town. Hakeem the Dream, giving them nightmares. Finals MVP, back-to-back. Man, they're still doubting us. Let's go three-peat. 1994 off-season. You see the rebrand in the top right corner. New Sacramento logo, and that logo is fire for sure. Who should we draft here? I've heard of Greg Minor. They say he's stealing starter Flores G League. They had the G League in the 90s? I honestly wasn't aware. I guess the highest ranked guy is Charlie Ward. I know Charlie Ward. We'll go draft him. And then my second round pick, I'm probably not even about to sign my second round picks unless it's somebody super good. Like Antonio Lang, I think I'm good. All right, man. PJ Brown, Luke Longley, yeah. Irvin Johnson, I'm going to let go of him. Nobody else to worry about re-signing. And see, now we're probably going to start seeing more regression than progression. You see it here. Luckily, our superstars are still holding it down, but Hakeem's 31 years old. The Dream's lateral movement might start getting slower, and that's when we'll run into some trouble. Let's re-sign all our key role players. Andrew Gaze had some good progression at the start, but then really slowed down. That's a shame. Well, I'm talking about regression. We're starting to get older. I'm worried. Maybe I shouldn't have any concerns. 77-5. The amount of 70-plus win seasons we've strung together is just nuts at this point. We even got a new coach in the building. He continued to lead us to wins. Ewing averaged 22. Now, our new coach had guys playing a little bit less. We were really succeeding with like the 8-man rotation of doom and fatigue and despair. So I'm going to rock out with that, coach, but it seems like what you were doing worked well too. First 2 rounds go smooth. Got the Houston Rockets in the conference finals. Houston, y'all got a problem. We sweep them. NBA finals. Orlando Magic. It's the Shaq Attack. It's Glenn Rice. It's Nick Van Exel, aka Nick the Quick. We sweep them. Ewing 25-12. He is your finals MVP. Is that 3 in a row or is that 4 in a row? I can't remember. You know, so many rings it's hard to keep track of. It's 3 in a row. 4 total thus far as we head into the 1995 NBA draft. KG goes first. Anything is possible. Coming right out of high school, man. Eric Snow? Oh, I'll take Eric Snow for sure. Let's do it. And then second round, I'm probably not going to sign our second round guy because we have like the last pick. Welcome to the team, E. Snow. PJ Brown will take the team option there. No qualifying offers to worry about. No free agents. Easy, simple, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And there goes the regression. Harper and Olajuwon down 2 apiece. Mo Martin goes down a couple as well. And this is kind of what we're going to see over these next couple years. It's probably going to be a steady decline from the team, but in the meantime, we were still just historically great last year. So can we squeeze out a couple more championships before the regression really gets wicked? So far, this has been one of the most successful renditions of a draft-only rebuild we've had, I'd say. I've been walking a lot more lately. As somebody who, sits in a chair a lot, I'd usually get in my 20 minutes a day on the treadmill or something, maybe play basketball a couple days a week. That was about it. But I've been prioritizing lately getting 10,000 steps steps a day. I'll get it in on the treadmill too, maybe play basketball, whatever it may be, but I'm trying to get my 10K steps and then maybe even a little additional cardio on the top. And I'll say I have felt just a lot better as a result of doing that. I think I've been sleeping better. Like everything's felt a lot better for me. Even like lifting weights has been better. I felt stronger. Everything's been good. So I kind of underestimated how important that is, especially as somebody who, like I said, I'm sitting in my chair a lot. Getting up and walking and doing stuff like that is very, very important. So, you know, maybe there's some encouragement for you to get up and move your body. Hey, I mean, you could even hop on the treadmill, throw on one of my videos. You know what I mean? Chris Webber's your MVP, but no, you don't have to do that. If you don't want to watch me, that's okay. If you got other stuff to do, that's cool. I'll get comments like, Danny, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to watch you. I've been busy. Like, it's okay. People got stuff they got to do. I completely get it, bro. Or if you don't want to watch me because I suck now or I fell off, I'm boring. Cool, bro. That's fine. Isaiah Ryder's All-NBA first team, which is just, you know, it's something else, bro. I don't know. Yeah. Patrick Ewing, 23-11. Good stuff from Ewing. He continues to be awesome. He didn't regress over the summer. We're still a high 70s win team. We got the Washington Bullets in the finals. Isaiah Ryder, bro. What in the world? We beat them in 5. Scottie Pippen finals MVP. How about a 4-peat, man? Can we give one more off? Can we get 5 in a row before we get too old? Magic Man and Bernard King retire. Bernard King, I think, was the first player to come back from either the ACL or the Achilles. One of the two. But, bro, the way his knee looked, it looked crazy, bro. It looked really bad. Like, that was a failed surgery. His knee looked like a bad BBL, bro. I'm gonna go grab Malik Rose for some power forward play. And then second round, I'm probably not gonna sign Brian Evans. This was the legendary 96 class. Unfortunately, we didn't have a high pick. Kobe fell all the way to 7. Ow! Stevie Nash was 8th. Ben Wallace. He went undrafted in real life, but was 14th in this one. We could have got some pretty good guys, but unfortunately didn't have high picks here. So didn't work out that way for us. Player progression, what you got for me? Yep. Hakeem down 2 more, Harper down 2 more. Ewing and Pippen still holding it down. Eric Snow goes up 4, so that was a good draft pick for me for sure. We'll extend Pippen, extend Hakeem, extend Ron. Let me get Campbell, and we are all good going into the 96-97 season. Okay, our days of being a 70-plus win team might be done, at least for some time here. Now, we're still pretty dang good. 69 wins, so almost a 70-win team. Scottie Pippen, who's I almost said who's Rodman. Who's Robin? He's Batman. 22, 8-7 from Pippen as we win those 69 games, and Pippen takes the lead here. Ended out the season hot, 16 in a row, hunting our 6th straight championship? 5th straight championship here, 6th overall. I mean, what incredible success we've had. Maybe we can turn the Kings into the winningest franchise using only the draft. First 2 rounds go great. Conference finals goes great. Miami Heat, Timmy Hardaway, Joe Dumars in the backcourt. That's not enough. Oh my gosh, Pippen! 23, 7-6. There you go. There's another chip, and this time we went undefeated in the playoffs. Aging like fine wine. Aging like Jessica Alba. Aging like Kim K. I'm gonna edit that out. Oh my gosh, I almost skipped the draft. Wouldn't that have been bad? The Tim Duncan draft. Man, how I wish I could have you, big fundamental. That kind of sounded crazy. But yeah, we can't get him. Anthony Parker was projected to go lottery. Has Kelly Tripucka, All-Stars, or Tripucka? I think Tripucka. All-Star ceiling. We'll take him. Hopefully we can finally get somebody in that last pick of the first round who's actually decent. Hopefully Anthony can be that guy. Eric Snow, we take the team option. He just progressed pretty well for us over this past year. Nobody else to re-sign. I know regression's probably going to be brutal. Hakeem's down to an 89. Ewing's still holding it down at a 93. Ron Harper down to an 81, but Eric Snow ready to step in up to a 77. Mo Martin, one of our earlier draft picks, really starting to show his age, regressing in a big time way. Andrew Gaze will re-sign. Mo Martin, I think I'm good. I might just let you go. Now that I'm a decent way into this, I'm realizing why I haven't done a 100-year rebuild in some time. These things take a while, but I'll probably run some, at least another one this year, maybe multiple, because I know y'all like these, and that's why I was like, I should have been done one of these, but I don't know. It just takes a long time. But today I was just in the mood. After my Sonics rebuild got ruined, I was like, I want to do a big rebuild today, but my Sonics rebuild got messed up. Hopefully I can find a fix for that. Maybe one of y'all will come to me with a fix, or we'll figure something out. Like I said, I tweeted it out. I mentioned it in this video, so maybe one of y'all's got me with something I can try. People were replying to my tweet talking about restart your PS5. Man, come on. That's something you tell your grandma when her computer's not working. Restart it. I may not be the most technologically savvy, but I know enough ball to know about restarting stuff, man. Come on. C-Web, MVP. You have no idea. Rookie of the year. So no Kings winning MVP this year. Ewing was still first team, 27-13. Unc still got it at 35 years old. And you know, we've been lucky. None of our key players have like left our team or anything. Everybody's been happy, in a good mood, but we've been winning a lot. Now those first couple seasons, maybe morale could have been down, but everybody's been cool since. But it seemed like they were even happy then. So yeah, everything's been good. Going for our 6th straight ring, and we got a game 7 with the Clips. Get me out of this one, fellas. Oh my gosh, we win it by 24. Ewing 41-11. Knicks in the finals. In another world, Pat, you were a New York Knick. But in this world, you're a king, running up chips. Down 3-2, we go 7. Can we win one last one? Because I have a feeling after this year is when the steep decline might really start. Let's get one more off, though. Good win. 34 from Pat. He still got it, baby. That is 6 championships in a row. 7 titles total. Scottie Pippen, 22, 6 and 7. Your finals MVP. We've had some incredible luck in this video. I know when we were landing the second pick over and over, I was like, dang. But we could have fallen to like 7 a lot of those years. The fact that we got 2 year after year after year was huge for us. We got Check Your Drawers Pierce, Vince Sanity, Dirk. Oh, there's Jason Williams, the one who did all the cool passes. He's in this draft. Earl Boykins. I can't pass up an opportunity. Yes, I can actually, because Rafer Alston has all-star ceiling. I was going to say I can't pass up an opportunity to take the tallest player in league history, Mr. Boykins, but I can definitely pass up that opportunity, all right? 98 draft is concluded. Alvin Sims, you're not getting signed. Rafer Alston, let's hit that all-star ceiling, bro. I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. Man, Fetty Wap. Supposed to have a new album on the way. I'm excited. I don't know when it's coming, though. Ewing down 1, Olajuwon down 4, Harper down 4. That's why I said last year's chip might be the last one we see for some time. I think we're going to start to see a steady decline out of this group here in Sacramento, which is real unfortunate, but it is what it is. The early 2000s might be rough for us, but maybe the stars can align for us to get Bron and start a new era. I deleted TikTok off my phone, and man, I've had so much more time all of a sudden. I don't think I'm going to be re-downloading. So y'all who have been tagging me on TikTok, I have not been seeing it. Actually, I have gone on like the website to check my mentions to see if anybody's tagging me. I might still post stuff on there, but I'm not having that app downloaded on my phone, bro. I'm not watching TikToks anymore. That stuff's just bad, bro. Like the short form media. I'm still tapped in with the YouTube shorts, bro. YouTube needs to add a way for me to disable YouTube shorts and not watch them. And I know that's ironic because I've actually experimented with posting a few YouTube shorts, but I think that short form stuff is so bad for me. I'm really trying to get away from it and either watch long form videos or pick up a dang book. I've been wanting to do it for so long. For some reason, I just won't do it. I need to pick up a book. The day I read a book will be the day Walmart adds Apple Pay, bro. 62-20. Shaq O'Neal is your MVP. The Shaq Attack averaged 31-13. We still won 62, so we're really in contention for our 7th straight NBA championship. His Uncle Ewing, 27-14. Knees held together by boogers and tape at this point. First round goes smooth. Round 2, smooth as butter. Oh my gosh, we're back again. Washington with J. Kidd and Isaiah Ryder back again. We beat them in 5, 7 straight. 22, 9 and 7 from Pip. All through the draft, baby. 1999 summer. We're again gonna be picking last in the first round, last in the second round. Let me go grab this dude because he's compared to Mo Cheeks. Louis Bullock, 6'1" guard. I've been drafting a lot of guards, and then this last pick's kind of just a throwaway like that one Future song. Malik Rose, Anthony Parker, sure. Free agency. We've been taking care of our free agents early. Hakeem's down to an 82. He could really be retiring. Ron Harper's probably about done. We don't have our guard of the future. Despite all the guards I've drafted, none of them have really panned out, so we don't have somebody to to step into Harper's role. I've been hitting at the fall off for years. Call me J. Cole, but this has got to be the year it finally happens. All right, let's get to simulating another year. We're about to enter the year 2000. Y2K, man. Y2K. And another thing I need to stop doing is stop scrolling Twitter. If I can stop scrolling Twitter, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all at the same time, I might just be unstoppable, bro. Right now, with all that holding me down, well, we're off TikTok. I'm still on YouTube Shorts a little bit, still on Twitter. If right now I'm probably a 65 overall. If I get rid of all of that, bro, I'm at least a smooth 85. C-Web MVP. C-Web is so crazy in these sims. Shout out to Eric Snow, most improved. We needed a guard to step up, and he did. Averaged 10 points and about 10 dimes too. And the Nets have the coach of the year for the first time in a long time. We're not at the top of the conference. Still 57 wins. Hey, and this means we'll get a little bit of a better pick this year in the draft too. Just something to consider. First round, we sweep. Second round, Suns, we get swept. The streak is over. Suns with Kobe go get a chip. 21 years old, Kobe Bryant, real young, winning championships. We've seen that before. And yeah, Hakeem's just about through. He might really retire. Hakeem's out of here. Legendary career. Him and Mike retired at the same time. Dream, 23-14, 3 assists on average, makes the Hall of Fame. 7 MVPs. Man, Mike didn't win any MVPs or championships. 8 championships, 14 All-Star appearances, 6 DPOYs, a Finals MVP. Only 1 Finals MVP is crazy. 9 All-NBA first teams, but he might just be the GOAT, even with only 1 Finals MVP. That resume is ridiculous. Kmart goes first overall. Oh, this 2000 draft is nothing crazy. Mike Red fell to me? Oh, we're up. We're up. Michael Red, underrated scorer, underappreciated. We're showing you the appreciation. Michael Red, bro. Are you kidding me? What a steal in the draft. I love it, man. No more Hakeem Olajuwon this year. Ewing's going to get worse. Even Pip's probably going to get worse. Yeah. Thunder Dan's about done. And this is where it gets brutal. These next couple years, we're going to see a fall off. But it might be a little slow, so we won't get the crazy high picks like we got at the start. It's going to take us some time to really build back up. But that's part of the process, man. And this is a 100-year situation. So we're going to have ups. We're going to have down. It's not all going to be up like the other 100-year rebuild. Not to, spoil anything that happened in those previous 100-year rebuilds, but they're pretty old at this point. Here's a quick spoiler alert before I say what I want to say. A lot of the times what would happen was once I got the talent I needed to compete, it was up from there. We would be contenders year after year, winning chip after chip. But now, with this challenge, as your players get older and regress, your team's bound to get worse. So then you've kind of got to build it back up slowly, But we're still decent. I'm talking about us like we've fallen off. We're still a pretty dang good team right now for the time being. Chris Webber does it again. Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace. Pip's still second team at his big age, and we're still the 4 seed, even though a lot of our players are at a pretty big age. I'm relying on Michael Red to help me out in some of these future years. We lose in the first round. Should have mentioned this earlier in the video because I know I'll get comments about it. The first round at this time. Dang it, I need that WD-40 for my chair. The first round is first to 3 wins instead of first to 4 wins. And since we were like a 4 seed this year, 3 seed, something like that, we should get a little bit of a better pick. Nothing crazy or anything. Bobby Simmons has an all-star ceiling. So does Eddie Curry's on the board. Let me get Eddie Curry. Having a pick in the early 20s versus late 20s makes a huge difference. Like, we've actually got some guys that I'm really excited about. Eddie Curry, and we were able to go draft Michael Red too. I feel like we're kind of cooking. Duncan's in free agency. He's restricted though. He should be going back to his old team. Mike Red goes up 3. Pippen's down 2. Oh, Ewing retired. Ewing out of here, huh? Yep, he's gone at an 88 too still. So he was still one of our best players. Would have regressed this summer, but nonetheless, 24 and 11 averages, 8 chips, 3 Finals MVPs. Legendary career here in Sacramento. And soon we'll probably be saying goodbye to Pip as well. And then, you see the rest of this team. It's going to get real bad. I don't think, honestly, this year without Pippen or without Ewing, we're going to be a playoff team. I don't think we'll be in the playoffs. Yup, and here's the fall off. It happened night and day difference, bro. Last year, we're in the playoffs. Ewing retires, boom, out of the mix. But this is just in time for LeBron James to enter the league. We got 0-3 after this draft, and we'll probably be even worse next year. So this could line up perfectly. We could get Bron and start our next era of being competitive in Sacramento. But it'll take some luck, of course. Pip averaged 24, trying trying his best to carry, but yeah, to no avail. Blazers win the championship. C-Web. Did Pip retire? Thunder Dan retired. Pippen's still going. I expected Pippen to keep going. And for the first time in a long, long time, it's been well over a decade, we're in the draft lottery. 5.4% chance at number 1. Cross your fingers. We end up with number 7. I think that's where our odds had us at. So didn't jump up, didn't fall down. We'll take it. This is 0-2. You got Karan Butler. Oh, Jay Williams is still on the board here. Carlos Boozer. Jay Williams has an all-NBA ceiling. Wouldn't it be fun to get the rewritten redemption story of Jay Williams in a world of no injuries? But I think Boozer's probably the safer pick here, so I'm going to go Boozer. We could have got Yao. Oh, man, that would have been fun. Jay Williams goes next. And then our second round pick might actually be worth something now. It's in the 30s, so it could be decent. Lenny Cook has an all-NBA ceiling. Come on, Lenny. Come on, Lenny. We take that chance on a potential all-NBA ceiling. Does he hit that ceiling? Who knows? But you take that chance 10 times out of 10, I think. With the second round pick, we got nothing to lose there. Rafer Alston, let's sign back. Howard Isley. Oh, the CPU's been signing some players to like fill out my team. I don't want that. I mean, it's not like it affected anything. We still lost a bunch of games and everything. We might just not have enough guys on the team now. Yeah, I need to add a couple bots to the roster to fill the team. Pip's down to an 86. This is going to be a bad season, just in time for the bronze draft too. Second new era we've entered. This is the Kobe era. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be bad. But if we get Bron at the end of it all, man, I'll be hyped. Why are we winning? Stop winning, bro. No, it's not the time. Is Boozer got us winning? Okay, there we go. We're coming down to earth. Keep losing. Yeah, the NBA is gonna need to make a call to get us the number 1 pick. They need to put in the fix for us to get that pick, and we're Sacramento. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nice little losing streak there on the back end of the season. We need more L's like that, so that way we can grab this number 1 pick, bro. That's what I need. We go 31 and 51. Pippen average 19. Look at Mike Red, bro. 17 a night. I love it. I still can't believe we got him. Absolute steal in the draft. Mavs win the chip. Anything is possible. KG. Okay, what are my chances? How's it looking? We got a 8.9. That's decent. Is he really gonna go to Cleveland? Oh, come on. We get the 5th pick. I'm not gonna get Bron, Wade, Melo, or Bosh. Bron goes 1, Wade 2. Let one of the guys fall to me. Let Bosh fall to me. Dang it. Who can I get? Boris Diaw, Kyle Korver. Oh, come on. I kind of want... I might grab Chris Kaman, bro. I'm going to get Chris Kaman. He was an all-star in real life. I should have used my second round pick. Whoops. My bad. I kind of simmed to the end. I was on autopilot there. Lenny Cook. Hey, maybe he can hit the progression. We're going to take the team option just on the off chance he does. Extensions. Let me get Malik Rose back. Oh, did Pip retire? Pippen retired. So this team really looks awful now. This is brutal. Pippen's out of here. Shout out to Pip. Incredible career. 16 years. Averaged 19, 6 and 6. Won 2 MVPs, 8 championships. He was here for all the rings. So all the core players from our championship teams, gone. We got a completely new identity here. Headlined by Carlos Boozer. Mike Red, you can't be done progressing. Eddie Curry, you can't be done progressing. Lenny Cook, maybe he can do some big things. 04 draft next. I mean, if we could get Superman Dwight Howard, that'd be awesome. We'll definitely be super awful this year. Pippen, why couldn't you retire last year, honestly? We might have been way worse and gotten Bron. Shaq, your most valuable player. 28 and 11 for the Shaq attack. So Shaq in Orlando, Bron in Cleveland. What a crazy NBA universe. 16 and 66. If only we were this trash last year. Unfortunately, we weren't, and we ended up with the original Spraylon Brown. If you know, you know. Carlos Boozer, Magic win the chip. Reginald Miller's out of here. 04 class. Hey, I might not have got Bron, but Dwight would be a nice little consolation prize if we could get lucky. Or not even lucky. We have the best odds. So long as we don't get sold here. Yep, we get the first pick. I was going to say 2K. Don't do me like this. Expansion draft. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Never mind. Y'all can take Marcus Banks if you want him, or Luke Longley, or Barry the Bot, whoever you want. They probably won't even take any of my guys. Dang, they ended up drafting. Oh, they took Marcus Banks. All right, yeah, that's fine. So number 1 here in 04, you know who I'm taking. I want Iguodala. No, I'm going with Dwight Howard, of course. And we'll have the first pick in the second round too. So that's not nothing here. It might be nothing. Yeah, there aren't really any guys with super high ceilings or anything. I'll go draft Jackson Froman out of Iowa State. All right, Dwight. All right, Froman. Welcome to the squad, fellas. Very excited to have you. Lenny Cook. I'm good. He has not been cooking his first couple seasons. That was bad. That was really cringe. I'm gonna edit that out. Eddie Curry refuses to re-sign. Well, I got news for you, buddy. You're gonna be a restricted free agent. So if I want you back, you don't really have a choice but to return. And I want you back for sure. After that +4 overall, need you back. Lenny Cook starting to figure it out. Up 4 more. Boozer up 4. I didn't even think about that we have Kaman and Dwight, but like, it's Dwight, bro. Kaman can take a seat on the bench. This is my birth year draft, 2005. The last player who was drafted in 05 that was still in the league was Chris Paul, but now he's out of there. And I guess the last player left that was drafted prior to 05 is still Bron somehow from 2003. Yeah, Unk's still going. We're a little bit of a better team this year, so we might actually be playoffs. Whoa! Dwight Howard's got us playing at a much higher level. We could see the postseason this year. I kind of wanted a good pick. I wanted to get Chris Paul, but I guess the guys have other plans. We might be back. I was talking about how we were going to enter an era where we might be struggling for years and years. Yeah, a couple down years. We're back, apparently. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year, 17-9. Superman came in and was like a superhero to us, absolutely saving the franchise. After a 16-win year, we win 52. CB averaged 18-12. Dwight was 17 a night. Kaman, he actually started over Howard, but wasn't as good as him, averaging 15-7. Rafer Alston averaged 16. Mike Red's giving us 14 tonight. We also have Eddie Curry. We have a lot of bigs. Definitely a log jam at the center spot as we get smacked by the Suns. Yeah, I thought it was a little early for us. Suns still have Kobe, right? Yeah, we're not beating Kobe. But just to see us back in the playoffs, having that regular season success, it makes me optimistic for the future. Now, if we were going to get first rounded, I would have rather us just, been in the draft lottery, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll end up not getting as good of a pick here, and it looks like there's not really anybody with a crazy high ceiling or anything. I'm going to go grab Dijon Thompson. I don't really know why, and then the rest of the draft, I skipped to the end of the second round. This draft just had filler players who were 40 overalls. Sometimes at the back end of drafts, there will be filler guys. Jackson, I think I'm good on you. Boozer came in, definitely taking y'all back. Eddie Curry, I know he's not too happy with me. Wait, I wanted Lenny Cook back too. Okay, we have Bird Rights, because he's been progressing a little bit. I want to continue to give him a chance. Eddie Curry will re-sign there too. All right, nice. Then we go to player progression, where we see Boozer up 6, Howard up 6, Boozer up 3, Howard up 6, Kaman up 3 as well. Oh, dang it. Lenny Cook didn't get any better. It's a +1 from Eddie Curry, which is good. I think I'm going to slide. All of our best players are like power forwards and centers. I guess Eddie Curry will stay at center because sliding him to power forward, then we just have a logjam at power forward. I really need some good guards in the upcoming drafts. That's what I need bad as we head into 05-06. Yeah, we gotta grab some wings here soon. We need wings bad, but we're trying to go to Wingstop, and y'all know how that gets, bro. They got crazy weights over there. I heard they were still working on some wings people ordered for the Super Bowl, but no, for real. The weights at Wingstop are crazy, and I think there are better wing spots. Like, I actually know a couple places that are definitely better than Wingstop. Unfortunately, I'll go in there, and then as soon as I get my food, they immediately close. So, I can't tell you the names of the places. It wouldn't be worth anything to y'all. W Gatekeep, man, if I told y'all about the chicken spot where I get the chicken sandwich with, it's like a chicken BLT, fried chicken BLT, side of sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top. Oh, man! I found out at a family gathering we have coming up, somebody's making those sweet potatoes, bro. I'm so excited. Anyway, back to basketball. Chris Webber's your MVP. There's another Chris Paul Rookie of the Year, bro. Chris Webber is so overpowered in these sims. It's ridiculous. Luol, dang. No Kings on All NBA. But we're the 2 seed. 55 W's. Boozer averaged 20 and 11. Dwight averaged a double-double, about 20 and 11 as well. Round 1, Lakers move. Sonics move. Who's next? the Suns. Now, Colbin Grant Hill got the best of us last time. Wouldn't be shocked if they got the best of us again. We swept them! Man, Sac is back. Sacramento back in the finals, baby. Up 3-1. They win game 5. We're out of there in 6. Dwight Howard, 22-8. It really didn't take us too long because we won our last championship. Well, it was probably before 2000. Oh, it took a while. We won our last chip in 99. Took a light, 6 years off. Came back better than ever. Well, not better than ever. We were definitely better back then because we had won like 6 straight or 7 straight, something stupid. But all in all, total championships, we are sitting on 9 rings that we've won on this video. 10 as a franchise. Boston still got 14, so we got some work to pass them. Lakers got 8. So we're second in championships as a franchise. Boston, y'all better watch out. We're going to continue to climb. Okay, I need a guard or a wing. Jordan Farmar's not bad. A wing would be like super ideal. Man, there's nobody with like any type of what? All NBA ceiling? Jordan Talon? Some type of sleeper player in the draft. I don't know if this is a real guy, but we're going to grab him. And then at the end of the draft, this draft just has 40 overall, so we can't get anybody there. Mr. Talon, I'm not too familiar, but if you really have all NBA ceiling, we could have something here for sure. Let me go ahead, sign back Boozer. He was our leading scorer last season. Lenny Cook will bring back 2. And there you go. Player progression. Up 4 for Dwight. Lenny Cook goes up a couple more. Eric Snow, Anthony Parker about cooked. 07 draft next. Kevin Durant, you know who he is. We'll be out of the mix for KD though, because our team's kind of set. We just won a championship. So we're not going to be getting the number 1 pick, I don't think. Number 1 seed. I can't believe it. I mean, this team, it's cool. Like, we got some good talent, but the pieces of the puzzle don't really fit together the right way. We just got all these bigs. It's kind of weird, but we're winning despite that, so I guess it's working. C-Webb, most valuable, 30 and 14 from the big man. He's what, like 35, still moving like this? 34 in year 14, and Chris still has it at this level. Ridiculous stuff. 61 and 21. Let's go get our championship, man. Dwight Howard averaged 23 and 12 this year. Come on, Dwight. Tell Shaq you're the real Superman. We got Melo in the Nuggets, Manu Gill, Emeka, Ben Wallace. Yeah, that team's too crazy. We lose in 5. They were too well-rounded, especially Melo on the wing, and we got no wing defenders. I knew that one was cooked soon as I saw the team. Ben Wallace in the front court to kind of slow down DH. Definitely a great group over there. And the problem is I can, but not as well as I'd like to. I can't really address the weaknesses in the team as much as I want. Glenn Davis? You know what? He's a 4. He's too big to move to the 3, bro. 6'9", 290. My small forward can't be 300. Sessions has Oscar Robertson. Come on, Sesh. Come on, Sesh. He's got Oscar Robertson Hall of Fame ceiling. Are you serious? Are you serious, Sessions? He's a 74 off the bat, which is decent. We need the guard play. He's got a Hall of Fame ceiling. Oh my gosh. We might just have somebody special here. Let's sign Malik Rose back. Cayman's restricted. Let's get him back. A lot of guys were in free agency here, and I blame myself for that because I wasn't keeping full track of all my free agents. So that's completely on me. I should have been doing the off-season contract extensions. We'll get back to that moving forward. As far as extensions go, Dwight for sure. Eddie Curry, he's happy now. He wants to be here. Rafer Alston, yup. And how about Buddy I went ahead and drafted last year? Talon or something like that? JT, Jordan Talon? Yeah, it was him. How's he going to progress? He goes up light 3, not bad. Now, Sesh, if you can go crazy, that would be such a welcome sight because my best guard right now is Rafer Alston, and he's 31. You're the second best guard already, and you just got here. It's your first day out here, man. Man, apparently Fortnite's falling off. I hope none of y'all work there because they had to lay off 1,000 people. I hope that everybody who got laid off over there, or at least, I don't know how true all the information is, stuff online, but it sounds like they're going to be having some layoffs. So I hope everybody who's affected by that can find some work soon, of course. But I guess Fortnite's just kind of dropped off in popularity. They couldn't keep the same staff around. LeBron James, your MVP. Durant, Rookie of the Year. I want to talk about Fortnite a little bit more lately because I think think there's some times where they went wrong, and I think it's an interesting conversation. At least we as gamers, might be interested. Maybe you don't even game for real. You just throw my videos on the TV to sleep. 24-13 from Dwight Howard. Dwight, you're gonna have to carry us, man. Going to a Game 7 with the 8 seed. We get out of there. We beat the Rockets led by D Wade. Next up will be the Sonics. Oh my gosh, dude. Yao Ming is just so tall, bro. And he swept us. Shout out to Yao, I guess. Mavs win the chip. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett with the title there. We'll get to our Fortnite convo here in a minute or two. For now, we got the 08 draft. This is Russ. This is D Rose. A really fun one. Two athletic PGs. Super athletic. Two of the most athletic guards ever. Rose ends up getting drafted where it all ended for him in his real life career. The Memphis Grizzlies. That's where he retired. It's weird that he retired a Grizzly, isn't it? Maz got... Who said Oscar Robertson Hall of Fame ceiling again? Who was that? Go back. I saw it. I know my eyes weren't deceiving me. Who is Brian Roberts? Let's work, bro. Let's work. I'm not too familiar. And then this draft class, yeah, we got 60 overalls at the back end. Some of the draft classes I download aren't as deep as the others. They're still better than 2Ks though, because 2Ks will just be filled with like a bunch of auto-generated players, and it's really not good. At least these have a lot more depth, and they'll create players that are missing, like Ryan Anderson or Sonny Weems, just different guys that you didn't really think of. Dejon Thompson will give the team option. Jordan Talon will give the team option. We don't have any free agents, which is good. Progression. Talon goes up 5, and they said Sesh had a Hall of Fame potential. He went down after his rookie year. I may have been clickbaited. And that one championship we got is starting to feel like a fluke. We're getting cooked in the playoffs year after year. I got to drop a player off the team. Eric Snow, yeah, you can go ahead and leave. 62 overall. I'm good, man. Next draft, we got the second greatest shooter to wear 30, behind Julius Randle, of course. Steph Curry, Wardell, Jimmy Harden, Blake Griffin, great class. Brandon Jennings, how could I forget? Teague time. Okay, so where I think things started to fall off with Fortnite, man, I'd really take it back to like season 5 of chapter 1, because I know they do the whole chapters thing, which I also think is kind of silly. But where it really fell off though was around the time where they started to have creative mode and playgrounds mode. Now you might be like, those are some of the most popular modes. No, for sure. But in my opinion, those modes also kind of ruined the game, because people could spend so much time practicing and cranking 90s that the skill gap is just so ridiculous that the game's hard to play casually. And even if you play, I know they do rank for skill-based matchmaking, and even in casual lobbies, I think there's some skill-based matchmaking. But here's the thing with that, then you're just playing bots. There's not really a balance. I don't know. Fortnite got really unenjoyable for me. I will say the creative maps and like being able to do the different games were really fun, but I also think the ability to just sit there and build all day made building too crazy. But also, bro, Fortnite had a really crazy run, and they're still a popular game, don't get me wrong, but they had a crazy run of being one of the top games. Not every game can be in the spotlight for forever, like a GTA or even like a Minecraft, but Minecraft isn't as popular as it probably was at its peak. But you get what I'm saying. Not every game can be like that. 26, 9, and 8, Braun. I mean, even look at 2K, man. 2K is still popular now, but 2K17, 2K16, it was way up there compared to what it is now. We're the number 1 seed, just narrowly. The Hornets were almost better than us. And Dwight Howard, at 23 years old, 26 and 12. He's really taken over and scoring at levels we never saw from him in his real life career. We make it to the conference finals where we take care of Houston. I said that one chip might have been a fluke. Maybe I was wrong. We're taking on a young Greg Oden on the Pacers here. We're up 3-2, and we take down Greg. How about another chip? That's our 10th one of the video. Dwight averages 24 and 9 to lead us to the title. He is your finals MVP. That is 10 championships on the video thus far. 09 off season. Man, do I wish we had the capabilities to get Steph Curry. The Nuggets traded the first pick for Vince Carter, and the Wolves got Steph Curry. Wolves had multiple chances to get Curry in real life. Ended up with Johnny Flynn and who was the other dude? Oh, Ricky Rubio. I don't know why I forgot about bro for a second. Let me go grab Floyd Leonard here, and then my second round pick I'm probably good off of. Floyd might be auto-generated. I'm not sure. Jordan Talon will take the team option. Sesh, I'm kind of banking on you getting better. I saw that Hall of Fame potential. potential. You got so excited. You've really let me down. Also, Michael Red, you were supposed to be all-star level. What happened to that? You're kind of just here now, just chilling. Player progression, what you got for me? Okay, good stuff. Sesh goes up 6. There we go, Sessions. And B. Roberts is supposed to have good potential. He doesn't go up at all, though. Malik Rose goes down a bunch. Anthony Parker goes down a bunch. Yeah, I do have some old heads on the team for sure. Looking for a repeat. Haven't repeated since back in our era of dominance in the mid to late 90s. Maybe we can finally get back to business and do what we do here. Of course, Barry, you always got a spot on my team. Actually, Barry, I got news for you. We got to make roster cuts. See you later. I said you always got a spot on my team. Immediately released him. You have no idea. The big fundamental wins MVP. Steph won Rookie of the Year with the Wolves. We had the Coach of the Year winning 62 games. Hunting back-to-back Larry OBs here. I think we can do it. And Dwight Howard, he's really going on a legacy run in this video. We got to give him his props for the things he's been doing. First round goes great. Second round goes great. Oh, New Orleans, go ahead and move. I know they got Chris Paul over there, right? Oh, they don't? Okay, I thought they did. Finals, Pacers, Baron Davis, Greg. We beat Greg last time. This time he might get the best of us. We're going to a game 7. Lock in. Looking for back-to-back chips. We start off decent. Then the Pacers go on a run in the 3rd. It looks like it's going to be close in the 4th. We get some separation. We're going to win back-to-back. How about a Curry piece from Dwight Howard? Boozer, 21-10. And there it is. 2 championships in a row. For the good guys, can we go for the three-peat? I really don't know. I'm not sure how our team's been doing it the way they have to the level they've been doing it so far, but we'll see if we can keep it going. I'm gonna probably go grab my guy, Double P, Patrick Patterson. Then again, we do still have a lot of like bigs, so maybe we should go get a wing. How about Lance Thomas? I haven't heard that name in some time, man. Lance Thomas, bro. This has been a minute. Welcome to the team, Lance. B. Roberts, we're still banking on that progression. Sessions, I'm hoping we'll hit some more big-time progression that would really help us out this offseason here. And Sesh goes +5. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be nice. He's up to an 84. Yeah, Brian Roberts, complete flop, fake potential. But Sessions is like that. Let's pay him. Let's pay Kamen and Anthony Parker. You know what, sure. 59 overall, but you keep a job. 3rd era of the video, baby. We got the LeBron James era. Unfortunately, missed out on Bron's draft. But, you know, or missed out on Bron in the draft. We got Chris Kaman, though, so we're good. Hey, it's worked out, though. Back-to-back championships. Hunting a three-peat. Let's go get it, man. What do they say? Do it 2 times. They're going to still doubt. So we got a three-peat. I don't know if we're going to three-peat, but I'm hoping for it. We're currently sitting at the 3 seed right now. Hopefully, the progression of Sessions has a nice little ring to it there. But the progression of Sessions can help us win this next championship. We don't come into it as a top seed. The past couple years we have been that top team in the conference. This year though, still respectable 52 wins. Bron averaged 30 over in Cleveland, won MVP. Where is Dwight Howard on All-NBA? It's time we show the big man some respect for all he's been doing for Sacramento and just for the league as a whole, bro. He is box office. He's a superstar. Because look at what he's doing to y'all in the playoffs. Don't blow the 3-1, please. We blew the 3-1. Dwight, I was talking you up and you lost to Salim Stoudemire. Well, really, you lost to KG, but I was talking him up. Sessions averaged double-digit dons here in the playoffs. Boozer was still Boozer. Jordan Taylor's become decent, but none of that mattered as we lost, and Garnett goes ahead and wins a championship here in 2011. Who will we be selecting? We aren't going to have the last pick in the first round because we were a little bit worse this year. That means guys like Chandler Parsons are available. Oh, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody with much upside. They say Jimmer Fredette's got some upside. All right, Jimmer, let's try and rewrite history. And he ends up in Sacramento again, so it's funny how that works. And then my last pick my second round pick, I'm good on. Fredette, welcome back to Sacktown. This is an alternate universe where Sacramento's competent, so maybe we can turn you into something, develop you into a good player. +6 from Sessions. Speaking of development, Buddy's a 90. They better watch out. Floyd Leonard goes up 5, but they better watch out. We got a chance to go for a chip this year for sure. With Sessions playing at that level, we're going to be tough to stop. The Sessions to Dwight Howard pick and roll. AD draft up next. Yeah, not a great record from the team. Somehow we're still second in the conference, which I think says more about the conference being sorry than us being that good. I thought with the progression of Sessions that we'd be a lot better. The Brody already MVP in year 4 here. Early bloomer is Russ. 14-7 from Chris Kaman. And yeah, I mean, 49 wins. That doesn't scream championship contender, but maybe we can take advantage of this bad conference. Sessions 18-11. Oh my goodness, buddy was hoping this year. Will that translate to the playoffs? First 2 rounds go great. Conference finals, we beat the Mavs. All right, it's MVP Russ. It's Bargnani, who's a 95. PG's over there. Joakim Noah, Jason Terry. We're outmatched from a talent standpoint, but we're competing. We're going to a game 7. This is a fire Nets team, really fun squad. So if we got a close one in this game 7, I'd be down to tune in. But it looks like your Kings might just run away with it. Man, how? 31-13 from Sessions. That's how we win it. Ramon Sessions, Finals MVP, 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 12 assists. Oh man, 2012 Finals MVP, basketball legend Ramon Sessions. Jason Kidd retired. What is going on that Ramon Sessions is bowling at this level? AD goes to Toronto, sure, whatever. And because we were a little bit worse, winning less than 50 games, our pick's a little higher. Let me go get number 99. Why is he number 9 in this? Whatever. Give me Jay Crowder. And then second round, Sadaransky. I mean, that's a name I recognize. I'll draft him. Sure, I'm probably not even gonna sign him though. Jay Crowder was a cool addition. I'll pick up the option on Floyd Leonard. Lance Thomas, I think I'm good. Brian Roberts, I guess I'll re-sign you just because I probably need players for the roster. Dejon Thompson, Mike Red, never hit that potential, unfortunately. Didn't become the scorer that he was known to be in real life. Great scorer. We'll re-sign Howard, Boozer, Talon, Cook. We got Floyd Leonard. We got Edward Curry. Okay, nice. Now we go to player progression. Sessions is a 93. Man, run me another chip. And Fredette's figuring it out too. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, bro. I'm starting to question my ability to finish this video today. It is 12:42 p.m. We're what, 30 years into the rebuild? That's not bad progress considering I started, I think, around 9 a.m. But there's still so many years to go. Oh my gosh, Danny, what have you gotten yourself into, man? What have you gotten yourself into? We'll figure it out. We'll figure if we can get it done. Who is this? Lionel Chalmers? You're not supposed to be here. Everybody else is good, but this dude was not supposed to be on the team. I'm replacing him with a bot. Make sure we don't have any random guys on the team. I saw that Tim Cook said, get off your phones and go outside. Like, stop doom scrolling. Something along those lines, right? Like, buddy, you're the Apple CEO. You're the guy who, helps produce the phones. What you mean stop doom scrolling? We wouldn't have anything to doom scroll on. But no, I get the sentiment for sure. Like going outside and stuff. I literally was just talking about how earlier in the video, I've been getting outside more, getting my steps in, and I've been feeling great because of it. So there's definitely something to be said about that. But then again, sometimes, I'll be on a walk or I'll be on the treadmill and I'm scrolling or I'm listening to a podcast. Is that the best? Probably not. Should probably just enjoy what's around me. Steph is your MVP, 29, 10 assists from Wardell there. Oh yeah, and we're in the playoffs. I need to pay attention here. Going into it, Howard, he's still the man. Man now was the man then. First round, we take care of business. Second round, we take care of business. Conference finals, we get cooked by many. Who do they have? Oh, it's Steph, the MVP. And they got Rolo. Russ ends up beating Curry to win a championship there. Man, the Timberwolves, they gave us belt, didn't they? We were coming off the chip looking for a repeat. They said, yeah, no. Shaq made it to the finals in his last season, and he was actually decent. He wasn't Celtic Shaq level in this universe. He was still an 84 overall. 13 class. Oh, would we love to draft Giannis, but we're not going to have that luxury. We could have the luxury of taking Alex Len. They say ceiling and floor is Bill Cartwright. Brutal. Muscala's got all-star ceiling. You know what, Moose? Go on ahead, man. man. And then I'll grab, I don't even want anybody at the end here, but Moose. Welcome to the team, big fella. I used to remember him from old Jesser videos. Jesser would be like, Moose. Extensions, I'm Reson Sessions, Cayman, Jordan Talon, Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook's been here for the long haul, man. He's been on the team for some time now. We'll have the 14 draft. We're kind of speeding through these classes at this point. Ramon Sessions, officially the standalone best player on the team as Howard goes down 1 to a 92. How about Jay Crowder up 4? Good stuff, bro. Up to a 76. We need that wing depth still. 14 class is the big man draft. Joel Embiid and Joker. So that'll be an exciting one coming up. For now, though, we're hunting a championship. Got swept last year by the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was disappointing for sure, but MVP Steph was a man on a mission. There wasn't much we could do, I guess. Now, what I don't want to happen is for us to get stuck in a spot where we're a good team and we're making the playoffs every year, but we're never able to do too well, right? Like, we're never able to win a championship anymore, but we're still in the playoffs, because then you can never get picks and never really improve your team. That's a tough spot to be in. You're kind of just stuck. Greg Oden, your MVP, averaged 28 and 12. Bron, DPOY, 64 wins from the Pacers. We were still a 2-seeded team, 56 W's. Not bad at all. Howard, 24 and 13. Dang, Dwight's already 28, so is Sessions. So our window is probably, what, the next 4 or 5 years with those guys? Almost blew a lead in the first round. We'll lose in the second round. And Rolo is finals MVP. Goodness gracious. Timberwolves win the championship. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We've had a couple years in a row where we've fallen short, but we're still way too good to be grabbing a solid draft pick. So it's an interesting spot to be in. It's not where you want to be exactly. Noah Vonleh. They say Jordan Adams has an all-star ceiling. I'm not too familiar. They say Maxi Kleber could become an all-star. I want to see this for myself. I'm going to draft him. TA? The CPU picked T-Nasty? Oh, I got to sign him. I had to. I was just going to drop whoever my second round pick was, but then I saw it was T-Nasty. We got to bring him in. Crowder goes up a little more. Moose goes up some. Eddie Curry's worst. Down to a 66 overall. For debt, he's done pretty well. He's a 79. Holding down a job here in the league, that's for sure. More than we could say about his real life career, all due respect. Eddie Curry. See, I got to quit doing that where I say disrespectful stuff and then I'm like, all due respect. Come on, it's too late for that. We got to drop somebody off the roster. Barry, don't worry, it won't be you. Eddie Curry, see you later. It was a cool run with Edward, but we got to let him go. Next draft is 2015 with Karl Towns. After all that, Bargnani wins MVP. You see some random stuff when you start re-simulating history, like Andre Bargnani MVP. I mean, what in the world? We're in the 2 spot, 57 W's, 23 a night from Dwight Howard. First round, we got Portland. Beat him in 5. Next up, come on. Move out of the way, Memphis. There we go. Clippers, K-Love, Powell, and they got Mike Conley. It's a good team right there. And they beat us in 5. Clips go on to win the chip. Powell finals MVP. Who would have thought? The Kings are dominating and even the Clippers are getting in the mix, winning championships. What a weird NBA universe we're in. KG retired. 15 draft. It's Booker. It's Cat, KP. There's Booker right on cue. But this 15 draft, the players that'll be available to us are not as good as some of those guys I was naming off earlier. Mario Hezonja. Oh, man. Sir Dominic Pointer. Oh, man. I forgot about Sir Dominic. Okafor's in here? They said he's got an all-NBA ceiling. Okafor, let's rewrite history, buddy. I'm giving you another chance. Okafor was 2015? Was he really? Dang, he got in and out, no burgers of the league, like, quick. Is that right? He was really 2015. That is crazy. T-Nasty, you know I got you, man. No free agents. Progression. Sesh keeps getting better. Even Dwight Muscala's up 5. Okay, we're looking decent. Kaman falls off a little bit. Even Thanasis getting in on the progression. Barry the Bot's getting in on the progression. The vibes are high. Uh-oh, gotta drop somebody off the roster. Sorry, Lenny Cook. Oh, and do I have any extensions? It's not the time to do those. Oh, it's fine. We will. Wait, we can do those. Jay Crowder, let's give 99 a contract extension. Dwight Howard for sure. Whoops, him to edit. Boozer. Yup. Who else we got? Moose. I can't do it right now. Okay, looks like everybody else is pretty much squared away. Let's get into another season. I got in a debate this morning with my mom. I was saying, and I think this is true. This is not nutrition advice because I don't know if it's true. I'm posing this question to y'all. Let's say your maintenance calories for the day are 2,000 calories, right? If your maintenance calories are 2,000 calories, you eat 1,700 calories of straight donuts. You would still lose weight, no? It obviously wouldn't be good for your health because you're slamming straight donuts, but you would lose weight because you're under calorie deficit. However, let's say, again, your maintenance calories are still 2,000 calories, but you do a clean day of eating. Chicken and rice, broccoli, sweet potatoes, you name it, whatever you consider healthy food, right? But you eat 2,300 calories. You would lose weight eating the donuts, gain weight eating the healthy stuff, right? That's how I understand that it works. Now, which one would you feel better eating? No question. It'd be the healthy eats. But that's the question I'm posing to y'all. Am I right in this argument? Y'all know how it gets. If you get in it wasn't an argument. I wouldn't put it that way. But when you get in a debate with a parent or somebody older than you and you win, it really feels like you've lost. Because then, you feel happy because you're like, yeah, I was right. But then they're just like, you know how it gets, bro. Debating with your parents on stuff. You can't really win. You can't. Even if you're right, you don't win. We only won 49 games this year. Speaking of winning, we weren't doing too much of it. Howard, 22-11. Sesh, 21-13. Bro, Session is the coldest. He's cooler than a polar bear in a snowstorm. As we win round 1, we got Portland in round 2, led by Carmelo Anthony. They also got VO, Drummond. Cool team over there, and they're apparently cooler than us. They cook us, go on to win the championship. Who would have thought? Chris Paul, finals MVP, man. Who'd have thunk it? Tim Duncan retired. Ben Simmons, first pick to the Nuggets. Oh, Denver, what'd y'all get yourselves into? How is Zoo still on the board? I had the 20th pick because I didn't win him as many games. Bro, give me Big Zoo all day. Got him at 20, and then later on, I'm good. But we got Zoo with the 20th pick. That's incredible. Why does it always have to be bigs that are steals in the draft, though? Why can't there be some crazy guard? T-Nasty, I'ma let you walk, bro. Sorry. Sesh down 1. Bulls are down 1. Kleba goes up 5. Wow. I wasn't expected. And somehow T-Nasty made his way back. Curry era up next. This is the final era we'll enter before the modern era. And then even once we get to the modern era, of course, we'll still have a lot more hoops left in us, but not many eras left in 2K's mode here. And a lot of people ask me, Danny, how do you run my NBA eras here in 2K? And if you've watched this far in the video, you might be pretty tapped into my NBA and know how. But if you're on 2K26 on next gen, so that's PS5, Xbox Series S or X, or if you're playing on PC, right? But PC, I've had my own issues with that. I'm not a huge fan of playing on PC, just because I run into a lot of issues. The game doesn't look as good as it should, even though I've got a good PC. Anyway, it's the whole thing. But if you're running it on PS5 or Xbox Series X, like I said, or S, you just load up 2K26, go to my NBA, and then there's going to be options for different eras. And then some people ask me how I run certain years. If you go to my NBA and then click on the share scenarios, you can search by content name and search specific years for rosters. Now, the only thing with that is not all of them are perfectly accurate. Some of them are way off, so you kind of got to check yourself, but that's something you can do as well. But yeah, if you're on PS4 trying to run eras, I'm not sure if was that a feature prior to next gen? I don't know that it was, so that might be where some of y'all are running into an issue. Again, I'm not 100% sure there. Or if you're playing on a much older version of 2K, I think eras were introduced in 23 or 24. So if you're playing like 2K20, they're not going to have eras on there. Giannis is your MVP, 30, 10, and 7. Good gracious. Blazers win 67 games. We won 56, so we were back up in the wins column. We did see a lot of good progression over the summer, and Sessions was awesome, 23 and 13. Howard, 23 and 12. Boozer's been pretty consistent for us. Gives us 14 and 8 this season. He is getting older and older. I'm sure he's got to get more and more hair sprayed on. Nah, I'm playing. Optimus Dime and Steph with Derek Williams and Rolo. We are cooked. We get swept. Told y'all, man. Blazers go on to do it again because they got a crazy squad over there too. Jay Crossover retired. Shout out to Jamal, man. 2017 class. It's JT. It's Markel. Wilt who? Kobe. Will Bam. Kobe. You know what it is. We got the 27th pick. I'm gonna use that to take anybody with any type of high ceiling. No. Give me Edmund Sumner. Why not? And then the rest of the draft just has some filler players. Kay Lowry. I saw I thought it was my guy Kyle somehow, but no, it's not Kyle. T-Nasty, if you somehow make your way back onto the roster, I'm gonna be truly flabbergasted. Go play wherever your brother Giannis is at, bro. No way Thanasis is on this team, right? He's gone. Remember when they said Brian Roberts had Hall of Fame potential? Yeah, just putting up goose eggs year after year. Zubac is up to a 79. Or is it Zubac? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna just call him Zoo, all right? Let's re-sign Talon. Team is getting older. A lot of our key players, 30 or older. Boozer's 34. Ugh. 2018 draft up next. You know who that is. Luka, Shea, Brunson, Trey, DeAndre, Triple J. I'm sure most people remember the 2018 class as the Gabe Vincent draft, so my apologies for not mentioning him. Bro, Gabe was crazy in Miami. I'm gonna be honest, if I'm an NBA team, I'm avoiding signing guys who only have gone crazy in Miami. There's something in the water over there, bro. Guys just start going off, and something must be in the water in Sacramento right now, because we're going crazy, 24-2. But yeah, Gabe went stupid with the Heat, and then the Lakers signed him. You're like, yeah, that's a good signing. He would help them out, and then, you know. But that Luke Kennard trade, trading Gabe in a second to get Luke Kennard, who smacks a game winner for you, who's 50% from three, that was a good deal from Rob Pelinka. I'm sure Laker fans were hoping for a little more, but it seems like it's all coming together in LA towards the latter half of the season. Can't say the same about my Warriors, man. Moses Moody just had a disgusting injury. I don't know if I've mentioned that previously in this video. I keep seeing the video of it pop up on my Twitter timeline, which is another reason why I need to get off Twitter. I mean, that was disgusting. Do not go looking for that injury video, man. Oh, just terrible. Just terrible. Moses was having a great game prior to that, too. It's just such a shame, man. If you could turn off injuries IRL, wouldn't that be incredible? Giannis is your MVP, 26, 13 rebounds, triple B's, rookie of the year. Scottie Pippen's coaching us? That's so fire! Scottie, man, former player, comes in, starts coaching, and look at us go, man. He coached us to a great season. Now, according to his ratings, he might be one of the worst coaches to ever pick up a clipboard, but we love you, Scottie. We'll keep you around. Round 1, we win. Round 2, we got the Pels. Okay, we get swept. T-Wolves win the championship. First year with Coach Pippen. Didn't pan out in the playoffs, but great regular season success. Dirk and Paul, both out in the 98 draft, are retired. That shows you how far we've come at this point. And the 2018 draft is a deep one, so maybe we can grab somebody good at the very end of the first round here. I mean, Rob Williams is not bad. Duncan Robinson, you know what, sure. Him and Gabe both got superpowers with the Miami Heat. Dunk's still decent, though, but Gabe, dog, yeah. Zoo, Okafor will take the options. Jalil, I still haven't given up on you, big man. Barry the Bot, need him back. Little 4-year deal. Player progression, what you got for me? Session, Howard down 1 apiece. Boozer down 2. Brian Roberts down 2. Dude, weird. Yeah, there might be another transition period here where we're not looking too good, and it could be just in time for the Wemby draft if we line it up correctly. Shout out my hairline that keeps getting cooked by my barber. But the 2023 draft, just a few years down the line, I could see us being bad then and maybe getting Big Mama Wembanyama. 2019 draft's a pretty good one with Freaky Z, John Morant, RJ, DG, the PG. I mean, yeah, Dwight and Sessions are still good, but at this point, Sesh is 32, and how old did it say Howard was? He's also 32, so they're on about the same regression timeline. Boozer's done. He's down to a 79 now. He'll be retiring any day here. But yeah, with all these guys getting old on me, I think that we're due a bad season here soon. Maybe this year we're still decent, but eventually Howard and Sessions will phase out, and then we need to move towards a new era. Looks like that's not coming just yet, though, because we're still like that. But if we could be bad right as soon as Wemby's coming in, that would be perfect. Great timing. Giannis wins MVP. Scottie still got it, bro. 60 wins. Scottie's got to have some type of coaching expertise if we're winning that many games with this group. I don't care what the ratings say. First round goes well. Second round we lose. Nuggets go to the finals where they lose to Greg Oden, who puts 33 and 10 on them to win a chip. Way to go off, Greg. ISO Joe retires. 19 draft. We talked about the guys in this one. There's Zion going to Utah. And the Jazz had just recently gotten JT, so they'll try and build something up over there around those two. Bruno Fernando has all-star ceiling. Since when? I'll take Goga. Goga's decent in real life. They gave him a high ceiling. You know what? Sure, we'll bring him in. Carson Edwards. I haven't heard that name in a while. Did any of y'all watch that show I forgot what it's even called. Oh, Swagger with Jace Carson as the main character. I think Kevin Durant might have been an executive producer on the show. It was a cool show, but I think it ended up, unfortunately, getting canceled. I don't think they're doing it anymore. Sesh goes down 3, Howard down 1. We'll see if we grab another 1 seed. I don't know how it's going to look for us in this upcoming season. I feel like it's kind of lining up for us to be bad by the time Wemby's draft comes around. I think that was a show that came out maybe a little bit before lockdown and the pandemic and everything. During the pandemic, I watched a lot of TV with the family. I also watched a lot of YouTube by myself. But I remember when that Last Dance documentary came out, we'd sit down when every episode came out to watch it together. That was a really fun time. Now I know obviously what was going on was terrible at that time, but I will say one good thing that I'll probably never be able to get to do again, have the privilege of doing again, was getting to spend all that time with my family, because nobody had to go into work, nobody had to go into school. I was still making YouTube videos at the time, because like I told y'all, before I made 2K videos, I did a lot of other stuff. I made NBA Live mobile videos, I made IRL NBA videos, talking about real life basketball. Not like IRL videos where it was like, me like vlogging about the NBA, not that, but like me talking about what's going on in the real life NBA. I've done lots of things for many years before I did this, and so for anybody trying to do YouTube, it might take a long time, and honestly it may never work out, which I guess is a reality you have to sit with, which sucks. I know that it's a bad thing to say, because everybody wants to be like, oh, you're gonna succeed. You might not, which sucks, and that was the reality I was in when I was making the videos. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I just really like doing it. Now I figure the more times I kept posting, the more chances I'd have to improve, to potentially get that breakthrough video, and to start to figure more things out. That's one thing I will say. Sticking with it definitely provided me with that. 25, 11, and 7 from Giannis. He's your MVP. We're in the 4th spot, 51 wins. So starting to slow down a little bit. Sesh and D Howard are still good. Zoo averaged 17 and 8. He was really good. We get first rounded though, and this is where I don't want to be. We're losing year after year, but we're in the playoffs, so we can't get a good pick. Kobe made his way to the Lakers for the final season and played 24 years, then retired. That, man, come on. You couldn't script something better than that. Anthony Edwards, Howley, LaMelo Ball, and rap legend James Wiseman all in this draft. And in Miami, it'd be crazy. We got what, the 24th pick? Because we weren't like the number 1 seed or even the 2 seed this year. We were what, like 4th? I'm good on Poku, bro. I promise you that. Jalen Smith is slim pickings here. Killian Hayes can become an all-star? Show me. I'm taking Killian Hayes. He's actually currently a Sacramento King, which is, really comical, but it really did happen. All right, Killian, welcome to the squad. I remember Trevelyan Queen, Laker legend, man. Desmond Bane went 2nd. Desmond Bane's built like a dang bodybuilder, bro. His wingspan's small, his arms are huge, big old shoulders. He's got a ridiculous player build for the NBA, but I mean, you know how he can shoot that rock, so he's definitely meant to be in the league. My goodness. We'll re-sign Mike Muscala, we'll re-sign Maxi Kleba, Jimmer Fredette, JT, Jay Crowder, Edmund Sumner. Oh, and of course, how could I forget that bald head down there, that short dude, Barry the Bot, my guy. 2021 draft next. That's the K draft. Evan Mobley, Bari, Chet. And see, now we're in this mid no man's land zone that I don't want to be in. We're the 9 seed. Obviously not going to compete for a chip, but unless we get super lucky, we're not going to get a good pick in the draft. It's just not the spot you want to be in. To White and Sesh, their numbers are starting to dwindle a little bit. Maybe we get to the playoffs. We actually do. We're not going to upset Utah though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, we get bounced in 5. So there was really no point. Wilt, Bam, Kobe, there you go. But there's really no point in us even getting to the playoffs, because what did we do? We just got a couple extra games, sold some more tickets, I guess. Uncle Jeff, you can't go yet. You got plenty of years left. Shout out to Uncle Jeff, holding down a job in the league. 2021 draft. Wait, we weren't in the draft lottery. So what, we'll have like 15, 16, 15th pick. Franz is on the board? The Goon's on the board? Hold on, forget Isaiah Jackson. Why are you showing me him? We could get the Goon or Franz. I feel like it's been so hard for us to get wings. Shout out to Cam, bro. Got released. Crazy. But it's been so hard for us to get wings. So I'm going to go grab Franz here. And our 2nd round pick might actually be okay this time. Yeah, look, AJ Lawson with an all-star ceiling. We'll take a shot. All right, AJ. All right, Franz. Really hyped that we were able to get Franz at the 15th pick. I did not see that coming. Progression, we know Dwight Sesh. Yep. This season's probably going to be even worse. Next year, we might might be able to really bottom out and hopefully go for Wemby. I've been talking about the Wemby dream for some time, but if we could pull it off, make it reality, that'd be hype for sure. The Brody wins MVP here. This guy kind of looks like Austin Reeves. Dude, we got to get out of no man's land. 42-40. I don't want that record. Dwight, stop scoring. We missed the playoffs, so at least we'll be in the draft lottery with an off chance to get a good pick in this 22 draft with Paolo Banchero. See, look, I told y'all Utah would do something with Zion and JT. Oh, Chet's in this one. Did I say Chet was in 21? I may have. I might have said Jabari was in 21 as well. My fault. Regardless, it's showtime. Did I get lucky and get a good pick? We got the 13th pick. Okay. Dub was the first pick over. Oh, that's interesting. Over Paolo and them. Jaden Ivey's got an all-NBA ceiling. Somebody's been asking for a J.I. video. There's this Jaden Ivey account. There's all these like player fan accounts that have been asking for all types of videos. Here's the closest thing you'll get to it. Jaden Ivey's joining the team. We'll see what he can do, okay? All-NBA ceiling for him. Wendell Moore, I'm a pass. Team options, Goga, Lawson, Killian, sure. We shouldn't have any free agents. We haven't had to deal with free agency in so long. Dwight and Sessions get way worse, so it's lining up for us to be awful this year. Finally, actually bottom out just in time for Wemby. Please let this work out. We haven't gotten the #1 pick once in this video. Could this finally be the time we luck out? But before that, I got one too many players. Who should we let go of here? Jimmer, I'm gonna see you, man. Appreciate you though, bro. Okay, season is wrapped. We go 20-62. Trae Young, MVP. We bottomed out at just the right time. The stars aligned for us to be trash right when we needed it to be. Dwight tried to carry 20 and 10, but to no avail. Just some empty stats. Sorry, Dwight. But now we can get a new big man in town. Look at that. Michael, the possession anti Porter, finals MVP. But now, Sessions retired. Shout out to you, franchise legend, man. And I don't say that lightly. Averaged 17 and 11 assists and won 3 chips with us. Who would have thought? Ramon Sessions. 2023 draft lottery. Let's just moment of truth it. Did we win it? 4th pick? Congrats to the Warriors. Yeah, the big tall Frenchman. The Warriors get him. Man, oh my gosh, bro. Give me B Millie. Give me B. That's brutal, bro. That's brutal. I guess we'll take TJD second round. I was so angry I forgot about my second round pick. The Warriors get #1. I guarantee you they weren't as bad as us. We were so sorry last year. They won 23. We won 20. The Clippers won 7 games. I'll just say 83-84 Clippers, buddy. We are in 2023. Guess it's maybe just a part of the whole Arrows thing. I don't know. Regardless, brutal. I mean, Brandon Miller's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's a good player. Him and Franz and Ivy can be a part of our future core. Dwight continues to get worse. I think I need to release somebody. Moose. See ya. Dwight Howard's probably about to retire here soon. I'll extend him for a couple more years just cause. Look at Jaleel. He established a role in the league. They were talking about like all NBA potential or something with him though. That was just not true. 2024 draft up next. 24, not as exciting as 23 by any means. It's actually a snooze fest compared to 23. We could go get Reese Ashe. Well, I mean, Steph Castle's cool, but like, yeah, not anything I'm that hyped about as far as this next draft. Probably still going to be awful again, though. We might even be worse. I mean, we lost our guy Sessions, and Howard got worse. All right, we're entering the modern era here. Okay, so this is crazy. I want to break this down for y'all because there's something with the NBA Cup that makes this game bug out. And I'm actually going to turn off the NBA Cup after this season so my simulation doesn't bug out later. But I got to March 21st, right? This NBA Cup game. And my season wouldn't keep simulating. So I immediately closed app and luckily nothing had saved. So I was able to restart my season, right? And then it worked. But that's how, you know, I said I had to like scrap my Sonics rebuild because it was glitching. The exact same thing happened with the Cup, but I couldn't start over. There was nothing I could do. I was stuck at that date. So it was just cooked. Now, anyway, Ivy averaged 20 PPG. He was really good. Team was still garbage, so we should be able to get a good pick for the 24 draft. Wizards win the chip. John Morant finals MVP. LeBron retired on the Cavs. Fire. Blazers legend Melo. All right, we don't have any, oh, okay, you know what I'm actually gonna do? NBA Cup. No NBA Cup games. Done. Get it out of here because it breaks the simulation. I would recommend that when y'all are setting up your leagues just to disable the NBA Cup because at the moment it doesn't work. Why does it say Jamison Battle is projected to go 1? What pick do I have, by the way? Why do I have 5? Why did Jamison Battle go? What is going on? Did Steph Castle just fall to me? Okay. Alex Sarr is also available, and I low-key need a big. Wait, did somebody take Steph? Steph. No, nobody took Steph Castle. But I've already got B. Millie. I'm going to take Alex Sarr. I think he makes more sense for my team. Second round, DK, I'll never give up on you. Bro, he looks so nice for the Lakers. Then the whole Mark Williams thing happened. Did Dwight not retire? I guess he just wants to get his money and put up numbers. Fair play, bro. I don't blame you, man. AJ Lawson, sure, I'll give you the qualifying offer. And we'll give him that. Player progression. Ivy up 6, B. Millie up 6. Yeah, it made sense to get Alex Sarr, and Dwight Howard can like mentor him. But it makes sense to get Alex Sarr because we got Zoo, we got Goga, but like Sarr's gonna be better than those guys, we'd hope. And we already had Ivy and Miller as like wings, even Franz too. So we had so many different wings to work with there. I got too many players right now. But I got too many players right now. I'm gonna drop Dunk. I'm gonna drop TJD. And Cooper Flag's draft is next. So that'd be fire if we could get Coop. We'd have a really good young core going, especially if we add Coop to the mix. I think we're already really good. A point guard added to the squad would be nice. So like Dylan Harper. I'm a big fan of Harper. So yeah, if we could get Dill, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Then 26 will be after that. I don't know where we'll be at as a team once the 2026 draft class comes around. But if we're still bad, I mean, getting a DeBonsta, a Boozer, a Peterson, shoot, man. Darius Acuff is special, bro. But any of those guys, that'd be good too. Anthony Davis, MVP, rocking number 23 in LA. Heidi, who are you feeling like? No, I know AD wore 23 previous. But anyway, 21 tonight from J.I. Good stuff. We're still trash, so we could have a chance at Cooper Flag, but we kind of been getting cooked by the draft lottery, so we'll see. Was that Jalen Green versus Cade in the finals, and Jalen won? Insane. We got a 6% chance at number 1. Cross your fingers. Oh! We got lucky, and this was a great time to get lucky, man. Like that one song. I'm up all night, to get lucky. But give me Cooper, the Hooper, Mr. Flag, man. And then we're also going to have a decent second rounder. Danny Wolf, W name. I don't even need to look too much. Danny Wolf and Cooper Flag. It doesn't get any better than that. Franz, qualifying offer. And soon we'll be getting to where, oh, Jaleel doesn't want to negotiate with the Guangdong Tigers then, buddy. But soon we'll be getting to the point where it's straight auto-generated players in the drafts. Maxi Kleba, he finally got to his final form. 69 overall bench warmer. Alex Sarr goes +4, +3 from J.I. He's an 88. B. Millie goes up 3. Franz goes up some. We got a lot of wings here. That is one issue. Can I play Coop at the 4? Kinda. Coop, I think you're going to have to play the 4, bro. I'll be honest. And then I want Brandon Miller at the 2, and I want J.I. at the 1. I know it's awkward, but to maximize this team, I think that's what we got to do so that all my best guys can really eat out there. Shout out Zion. I saw some guy wearing some old school LeBrons just casually like walking around, and I was like, man, that is so fire. We need to bring back the days of wearing like basketball shoes casually. In elementary and middle school, I had a pair of KD8s. Might have been elementary, might have been middle school. I don't really remember. But I had a pair of KD8s, bro, and I just wear them around casually, and that was cool back then. Now, nobody wants to wear KDs and bronze outside. You gotta have hoop shoes and then casual shoes. Man, you're about to drop 4 at LA Fitness. Get out of here talking about, I can't wear my hoop shoes outside. It'll ruin the traction. Either way, you're cutting to the basket for a smooth 2 layups, missing three threes back iron, grabbing a smooth 2 rebounds, and maybe dishing 1 assist. Let's be honest, you're not J. Cole talking about dropped a triple-double last week at Lifetime Fitness. Man, no you didn't, Jermaine. He might have. And while I'm ranting about absolutely nothing, we might just get to the play-in tournament. Man, forget that. We're getting to the offs. That's what some people call them, the offs. It's slang for playoffs. You just say the end part. 6 seed, baby. We're going to the playoffs. Cooper the Hooper came in and changed things. Averaged 13, winning Rookie of the Year. 43 wins will grab you a 6 seed. J.I. 27-11, the redemption tour for Jaden Ivey. Can we win round 1? Yes, we can. Round 2 against Phoenix. Oh my gosh. We're kind of bowling out. We got to get through Cade, Shea, and Cat. That's a crazy trio. And in Game 7, they prevail. But man, really promising from the team. We're young and we're only going to improve. So we'll be back and stronger next year for sure. Look at that. Greg Oden made it all the way to 2026. So did Jeremy Lin. It could about bring a tear to your eye, man. Darren Peterson goes 1 here. We have the 20th pick. Give me Chris Sinek. All-star ceiling. That's all I need. And Malik Malik Thomas, he's sometimes decent. We'll get him too. J.I. connects. Qualifying offers go out to them. J.I., let's pay him. And then connect. Just accept that qualifying offer for me, big dog. I'd really appreciate it. He does. Oh my gosh, the progression's beautiful. Coop +7. J.I. +2. B. Millie +2. Alex Sarr goes up 4. If last year we were knocking on the door of the conference finals, this year we're about to bust down that door and get all the way to the NBA finals. That's how I'm feeling. That's how confident I'm feeling in this group. I think we're going to be great. Bro, why is Barry the Bot up to a 71 overall? The greatest come-up story in basketball history. 26-27 season loading. Oh, we got to go ahead and make some roster room. Let me go ahead and release somebody. Man, I simulated like 20 seasons straight without getting up out of this chair. I need to get up out of this chair, man. My back's feeling stiff. Z is your MVP. DP, Rookie of the Year for the Portland Blazers. As we go 55-27. Oh, whoops, I was checking the G League stats. We do not care, all right? J.I. 26-12. Ivy's Redemption Tour was not on my bingo card for this video, but I'm glad it's happened. First round, we take care of business. Second round, Phoenix takes care of us. They go to the finals. Wizards win the championship. Ja Morant beating out Cade Cunningham. But it's just a matter of time, man. Our guys are going to continue to improve. I have no doubts that eventually we're going to get to where we need to get. We're going to win this championship. 27 class has some guys, man. Y'all know about Cam Williams and how good he is in the simulation, but we're not going to be able to get him, unfortunately. I'm going to draft Jasper Johnson, who's got an all-star level ceiling, and then second round, I think I'm just going to pass here. We have a lot of players under contract. I kind of don't need to be bringing in too many guys. We'll re-sign DK and D Wolf here, or at least DK. I don't know. If Danny Wolf's not popping up, I'm probably not even going to bother with him. Player progression. Connect goes up 4. Shout out Connect 4. A little +4 overall. Malik Thomas goes up 4 as well. I was hoping that other guys outside of Cooper would progress more, but I mean, we got the Connect progression, but Ivy, B. Millie, Sarr, Franz, they're kind of slowing down on their progression, which I don't love to see, but it's all right, I guess. Let's re-sign AJ Lawson, and we'll jump into another year. I knew it would all come together for us. Look at the record. We haven't seen hoops like this in Sacramento in some time, man. This is really good. I mean, you're talking flirting with 70 wins. All right, we win 68 games. Jaden Ivey, MVP. 26-4-11 from J.I. Pips, the coach of the year. Pippin, let's go get this chip. Scotty's winning all these championships. Call him Scotty Chippin. All right, let's see how this goes. Round 1, smooth as butter. Round 2, not so smooth. We lost. Dang, Suns still got us despite winning nearly 70. Scotty, you might be on the hot seat here soon. I'm gonna fire you and replace you with another former player who knows the X's and O's a little better. This is the first time we're rocking out with an auto-generated class, and golly, Dylan Elliott looks crazy. 85 overall. Shoo! Well, we're not getting him. I'm just kind of looking for players with at least like an all-star ceiling. We gotta draft this dude. Charles D. Long. Yeah. Yo, his parents were trolling, bro. Because why do you have to have your middle initial as a part of your name? And why they make it D? Charles D. Long? I am a grown man. I'm a tax-paying citizen laughing at stuff like this. My goodness. Cooper Flag goes up 4. Bro, Charles D. Long. And again, I'm not even going to peek at players' potentials this video. We're trying something different. Even with the auto-generated guys, I'm not even going to look. We know he's got an all-star ceiling. We'll see if he hits it. That's all there's gonna be to it, okay? Oh my goodness, Charles, that's funny, bro. That's funny. Let me re-sign AJ Lawson. And you know, earlier I wasn't feeling so confident about my ability to complete this video today. I think we got it. It's 2 p.m. I got the rest of the day to work on this. Actually, I do need to hit my workout, and y'all know I've been talking about the value of going out there and getting your work in. I don't sacrifice that for the videos, all right? That's the one thing that I'm not really giving up to get a video out or to record extra. I think that health and fitness is very important, and obviously I'm lucky to say that I can say, let me get off the setup, let me go get my exercise in. I understand not everybody has that option, that people have set schedules, they gotta work, and there might not be time for that. I understand that, all right? So I understand that I'm lucky, and I thank y'all for that, for being able to say, hey, let me stop in the middle of the day and go do this, or go take care of this. It's probably one of the best parts of being able of doing what I do. making these videos, is making my own schedule. But also it can be bad. If you're one of those people who's not good at making your own schedule and sticking to it, it can be rough. And for me, I won't lie, none of my days necessarily look the same, but I get the same outcome out of each one almost every time, unless there's a rare occasion where I'm sick or something comes up out of nowhere. But at the end of each day, I've usually gotten my workout in, I've got my YouTube video dropped, and that's what I need. Those are my goals for most days. Victor Wembanyama, your MVP, 29 points and 12 rebounds on the season. Wembanyama, clutch player. Scotty, you're on the hot seat, man. I said I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna go get another player if this doesn't work out. Our MVP, Jaden Ivey, though, he's gonna make sure it works out for us, right? First 2 rounds go great. Conference finals, we got the Pels, led by Joel Embiid. We should win these. We lost in 6. Yup, it's time. It's time, Scotty. Staff signing. Well, let's get down to business. See you later, Scotty. I want to hire somebody else. Dwight! And look, his ratings are something decent, too. Way better than Scotty's. And that's a Kings legend right there. We got to get him. Okay, 2029. Gonna probably be picking last again. Is there anybody with any type of decent ceiling? How about All-NBA, Doyle Lynch, compared to Michael Cooper? Let's work, Doyle. 6'3" guard out of Georgia Tech. Earl Freeman, I'm good. We'll take the team options there. Cooper Flag will extend the qualifying offer his way. Yeah, Cooper got a bunch of money from the Warriors. How did Brunson end up on the team? 2K must have signed him to fill out the team. He didn't even play minutes for us, though, so it's not a huge deal or anything. Progression. Yeah, we're looking good. Killian Hayes even got a little bit better. Cooper's a 96. Ivy's an MVP level guy. We keep grabbing the 1 seed, keep falling short. Maybe the coaching change is what we need. Darren Peterson's your MVP, 22, 7, and 9 from DP. Hey, there goes Cooper, DPOY, 22 and 11 rebounds. He's all NBA first team, taking the lead for the squad. We won 55, putting us in the 2 spot. J.I. was still lost, 26 and 10. Got to continue to give him his props. Spurs in the first round, light work. Dubs in round 2, light work. Portland, oh, there's Cam Williams, and they got Peterson, Kuminga, Mad Max. That's a tough group. We go down 3-0 and win the next 3. Is that right? Yes, indeed it is. We've stormed back from down 3-0, pushed it to a game 7. Now can we finish the job in this 7th and final game, this deciding game for the series? Looking good so far. Uh-oh, here come the Blazers. 13 seconds left. We have yet to jump into a game. At this point, with editing, we're probably still, 2 hours into the video? We haven't seen any hoops. Well, here's our chance. Dog, are you kidding? As we jump in, Cam Williams is at the free throw line. My guy's shooting free throws as we jump in. That's not good. First one drops, so this Blazer lead will grow here. Second one also drops. 2-point lead Portland's way. We got a timeout, 34 seconds on the clock. 2 will tie, 3 will give us the lead. No Cooper, I guess he fouled out. We got B.I., we got B Mills, we got J.I. Ivy catches down low. Good pass to Goga. One more to Franz. Franz uses the Goga screen, getting downhill, swings. Bataze. Oh, that's a bad shot, bro. Good contest from Cam Williams. We're gonna have to foul. Coach Howard can't believe it after we fought so hard to get back in it. Ivy just fouled out on that intentional foul of Peterson. Peterson makes the first and the second. We're cooked. We're cooked. Man, you gotta be kidding. All that for what? Franz will inbound into Connect 4. Hey, he's wide open. We're not done. 1-point ball game. You can't leave Connect 4 or Connect 31, but he's got a 3 and a 1 on his jersey. That's basically 4, you know. You can't leave him open for 3. Blazers. Oh, it's Darius Acuff. They got Darius too, and he sold. We have no timeouts left. A 3 could win this ball game for us. Acuff makes the second. 2 will force overtime. 9 seconds, so plenty of time. Jasper Johnson brings it up. Johnson swings. Wagner open, and he sold. Well, that's it. We lost. DP 38 and 11. Connect at 34. Dang, he went off. How did Jasper Johnson? Oh, I guess we did draft him, huh? I didn't remember that. We lost, though. Sacktown Kings have been eliminated here. We almost came back from 3-0. Then the Blazers went on to easily win the finals, too. So who knows? Have we come back in that one? Maybe we go ahead and win the chip. Better than Aiden retired. 2030 drafts. We were the 2 seed, so we don't have the last pick in the first round. Guy Johnson. Ooh, all NBA ceiling. That's enough for me. Svensson. Let's hope this works out, man. One mock had you going pick 9, I saw, so maybe you can be nice. Right now, Anders is only a 68 overall, though, so rough, humble beginnings. 68 overall is pretty bad, but if he can progress, hey, you never know. You never know. Speaking of progression, Sinak goes up a couple. Charles D. Long goes up a couple, my guy. And some of our young guys are regressing, which is really concerning. We still haven't gotten a chip out of this core. I can't believe believe. And now guys are regressing too. It's not good. Wemby wins MVP. Let's say Mike Jackson. Man, I'm excited for that Michael Jackson movie. Did that say AI's coaching the Warriors? No, Chat GPT. I know AI is coming for people's jobs. At least that's what it seems like. But shoot, man, AI might mess around and grab my job, bro. All these AI generated YouTube videos out there. Is that Barry the bot? Hey, Layla. I'm gonna edit that out. But yeah, Iverson's coaching my Warriors. That's crazy. We only won 49 games, I guess, on the count of some of the regression we saw. First round goes well, though. Got the Warriors in the second round. They got the edge and Wembanyama, and we lose in 6. Dang it, dude. I guess this team doesn't have what it takes. Kyrie retired. We're that far in. Kyrie's retiring. The big 2031. We got the 25th pick here in the draft. Igor. I need somebody with a high ceiling. Man, there's really nobody. Our best guy is probably Geoffrey Collier. He's got all-star ceiling, which usually isn't that crazy in 2K. Like, all-star usually means like 85-ish potential, which is decent. Sometimes you'll get guys later in the draft that are like all NBA level potential. Guess not this time, huh? Let me prioritize re-signing J.I. Oh, and we got Connect in here. I got the whole team in free agency. Good gracious. Jasper, let me get you back. Let me get back DK. And then later, I need to lock back in on prioritizing doing my contract extensions because I don't need all these guys in free agency. I don't need that extra stuff to worry about. Hey, Doyle, +5, big time from the last pick of the first round. Extensions, let's extend Cooper, Millie, Sar, Goga, and Franz. And then also Charles DeLong, who hasn't become that good, unfortunately. I got to drop somebody off the roster, clear a spot. Big Zoo, that time has come, man. I'm sorry. You light my fire. It's time to go. You're washed. I just saw a Chauncey Billups tweet on my timeline. How did he? Oh, okay. You know what? Sure, man. Sure. Cam Williams wins MVP for the Grizz. Portland let him go after 4 years. How stupid could they be? Do they know how nice he is? 54 wins puts us in the 2 spot. J.I. was awesome. J.I.'s already 30. Got the Spurs in the first round. Light. Clippers. Light. Warriors. Coach J.I. got the best of me. Dag nabbit Iverson. Warriors win the chip. 25-10 from J.I. in the playoffs. Wasn't enough. I'm going to do this 32 draft, and I got to get to gym, bro. I need to move around. I've been sitting here all day. Number 1 got traded for Cam Boozer. Pretty crazy deal. How was that Marion Hodges dude? Oh, he's terrible. Seems like a good deal for New York then. Wow, we could get a guy who's compared to Daryl Griffith. Was a projected 8th overall pick. Sure. Jacob Valentine. Oh my goodness, Valentine. Somehow got him at 28. He fell to me. I'll take it. Take these team options. I shouldn't have any free agents. Nope. And let's do any contract extensions? We got a couple here. Doyle. Oh my God, Doyle. I'm looking forward to his progression. How much better is Doyle gonna get? He's up 5 more to an 83. Yes! Sinak goes up. Everything's coming together. We gotta be able to snag a chip with this core. Doyle's improving. We got great players at the top as well. But I guess I'm gonna leave myself waiting to see if we win this championship. Because, man, like I said, I gotta get moving. I gotta do something else. I'll be back to close out this video later today. Oh my gosh, we're in the big 2032. The vibes are high, man. We're back. I just got back from the gym, doing a little bit of cardio, doing a little bit of weightlifting. Good little arm day. My mom's making enchiladas. My grandma brought us these cookies that are like a mixture of a cookie and a brownie. Not that crumble crap y'all eat, bro. I'm talking about, some homemade. You know what I mean? Hey, man, just know if you ever see me doing a crumble, what do they call it? A mukbang, bro? Just know they must have thrown me the bag of doom and despair. I don't even think I could accept it regardless. After all the trash I've talked on them, I couldn't even do it. I don't stand behind their brand and what they do. I really do think it's bad though, bro. Like cookies that sometimes are around 1,000 calories. That's not healthy for people, man. I get it if you want a cheat meal. I think there's better ways to have a cheat meal. If that's what you want to do and that's what floats your boat, cool. But there is no universe where eating that weekly is good, bro. Slamming the whole lineup? Come on, bro. That's not good for you, man. But hey, do what you want. I'm not criticizing. I don't care what y'all do. Do what you want out there, but I just think it's not a good idea. 22, 10, and 5 from Cooper the Hooper. He's all NBA first. 57 W's on the season. We still have yet to win a championship championship, right? I felt like when I left off, we were kind of in the midst of a drought here. Past champions. Yeah, we can't win a thing. We haven't won one. Oh my gosh, we haven't won one since 2012. That was back when Sesh was on the team with Dwight Howard. That was a long, long time ago. First round goes smooth. Second round, we got the Grizz. Oh my gosh, everybody get out the way. I came back. I'm feeling good, and look at us go. It's LaMelo and Joker over in Indiana. This should be winnable, I think. We're up 2-0. Sacramento, for the first time in 2 decades, a city of champions again. Jaden Ivey, there you go. Finals MVP, averaging 29, 4, and 12. And that will bring us up to 14 chips as a franchise, which ties us with the Celtics. Boston, watch out. We're coming for that title as the team with the most titles. And Boston hasn't been winning anything in a long time, huh? I haven't seen their championship total move. We got like last pick first round, nothing crazy. All NBA ceiling. Who was that? I didn't see it again. Hold on. It was Lynn Robertson. Compared to who, Van Ardale? All right, man. Welcome to the team, Mr. Robertson. The last time we had a guy in Sacramento, this was probably when they were Kansas. It was definitely when they were Kansas City. But last time we had a guy named Robertson in Sacramento, he was pretty dang good. There was probably another Robertson in Sacramento besides Oscar, but that's who I was talking about. Anyway, Geoffrey Collier goes up 4 overalls, and I'm going to go ahead and extend my guy Chris Sinak. He's been good. He was a later pick for us and has panned out quite well. Franz, he never got as good as I wanted, and Killian Hayes, you always have a special place on this team and in my heart. And speaking of hearts and, love and stuff, I was just trying to smoothly transition into the next topic I wanted to discuss. Who should I release? Not Killian. We'll drop Anders. But me and my buddy were talking about like modern dating and dating apps. Mind you, both of us have about 0 dating experience for real, but we were just having a conversation about like people's standards and stuff. Cause now, you can go online, you see all these great looking people. If you go on the Danny 2K channel, look up my face reveal, you may not see a great looking person, but regardless, you can go online, you see all these people who look great, you see the Marlins of the world. And even if you go on dating apps, you'll see a lot of people who look really good. And I think it raises people's standards, which I guess is okay, but we gotta realize, man, not everybody's gonna end up with the best looking person. And that's okay, because personality really matters more. Think about it this way, right? You swipe left, and I've never been a dating app type of guy. I'd probably rather just be single forever than use dating apps. Just my personal standpoint, especially because if somebody's brother or something, like let's say some girl's brother sees my profile, and I'm not known like that, but they're like, is that Danny 2K? Oh, I'd be sick. But anyway, that's one of the many reasons. Even if I wasn't, doing this, I still probably wouldn't use the apps. I just think, my buddies have used them. They don't have the best experiences. Me personally, not the best idea. But all that to say, you might swipe left on somebody who has a great personality, but maybe isn't a 9 or 10 on looks. And I hate that, like rating people on looks using a number. But let's say some girl thinks I'm a 2, but then I start telling funny jokes. What did Jay-Z say? Turn a 2 to a 4, 4 to an 8. All of a sudden, if she squints real hard, she's like, maybe Danny isn't half bad. But she would have never got the chance because she would have gone hard left just off the looks. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, just my 2 cents as somebody who, like I said, has no type of dating experience. The dang Mavericks! They haven't even messed with me all video. Like, they haven't really been big players in this video. Ha, Dallas blew a 3-1, scrubs. Round 2, no. Well, we lost to the Spurs. Bruce Branch III gets us up and out of here. Shout out to Ace Bailey. He's strung together some real good games lately. It seems like he's really starting to put it together. Yep, this is a preview of 2034. Wembanyama putting up huge numbers on the Warriors and winning Finals MVP. Nah, realistically, I think Wemby's probably going to be a Spurs lifer. Cavs legend Giannis retires. Bro, that whole Giannis saga in Milwaukee, it's over with, bro. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for Bucks fans. I really believe he's going this summer, for sure. Who do we got in the draft? Hall of Fame? At the last pick of the first round? Now, he's compared to Bob Cousy, who I personally think I could beat in a 1v1. But nonetheless, Hall of Fame potential from Lloyd Dudley? I can't pass on that at all. Let's go pick up the options here. Why not? No qualifying offers we got to worry about. Shouldn't have any free agents. Any extensions? Cooper, Ivy. Oh, we're committing a lot of money. Soar, B. Millie. Let's get Jasper back. Let's get Connect 4. He's been reliable. He's already 33, right? Because because he came in the league with like 3 kids and a mortgage. He was like 24. Progression. A lot of our guys are getting older. Yeah, a lot of our guys are getting older. Robertson went up 3 after his rookie season. We'll see if the Bob Cousy ceiling is able to be reached for Lloyd Dudley. Wouldn't that be crazy? We find a guy last pick of the first round who becomes a Hall of Fame level player. It isn't, you know, not to spoil previous videos, but Killian, I'm sorry. But it isn't unheard of here on the channel for us to find some crazy sleeper players. For now, my focus is more so on competing and winning championships, but later on, if we are a bad team down the line, I'll put more focus on drafting. For now, though, we're just swinging for the fences. 30th pick, Hall of Fame ceiling, G League floor. Don't care. I'm taking that risk. Cam Williams, most valuable, 25 points, 15 boards, 5 assists. Coach AI continues to be incredible. The players always say we love him because he doesn't make us practice. Ivy led the team in scoring, 21 a night. We're the 2 seed. First round, we win. Second round, we win. You got the dubs in the conference finals. Oh man, it's over. Ekpe Udo at the small forward? That can't be Ekpe from real life. What did I just click on? I just clicked on Simcast Live. I did. I think that's an auto-generated dude with the same name as, well, Ekpe Udo. And yeah, Ekpe Udo and Wemby give us belt. Wemby averaged 46 in the finals. Goodness gracious, Wemby. Devin Booker retired. That's how you know we're pretty far into this. I think I've said that about a couple other player retirements, so let me not keep remixing the same saying here. We got some decent guys here. Some guys who were projected to go anywhere from 11 to 17. Now, do they have high ceilings? Not ridiculously high ceilings by any means, but Fred Brown ceiling, downtown Freddie Brown. You know what? Sure. Henry Stewart, 6'2" guard. We'll bring him in, and then we'll take these team options here. No qualifying offers, no free agents, because we take care of business with our extensions ahead of time. Player progression. Yes, Lynn! +6. Last time we had a Robertson on the team, you knew what time it was. Lloyd Dudley. Maybe he hits that Hall of Fame potential. I was so excited to see if he could do it after we drafted him. So far, so good. Big time progression after his first year. We'll continue to follow his career and see how his progression goes here in Sacramento. Got everybody squared away with contracts, and now I don't even have to search up draft classes to download them. All I got to do is press auto generate, so it makes it way quicker, way easier for me. Charles D. Long, I can't let you go just yet. Who should I release? I'm gonna release Jake Valentine. I don't think there's really any upside left with him. All due respect, bro. I think he's about 10 years away from being 2 years away, you know? I just saw a picture on my Twitter timeline. I know earlier in this video I said I'm gonna stop scrolling Twitter as much. You know what I've done a lot while the season simulated? Let me give you a hint. I scrolled Twitter, but I saw this post of the Minecraft website back in 2012. Bro, and I remember, this is gonna sound like I'm Braun out here lying, but I remember in 2012, 2011, around this time, going to that exact website and buying Minecraft. It was like stepping into a time machine when I saw the website. You know that one meme where the kid like opens the door and he's reminded of when he was, or the adult opens the door and he's reminded of when he was a kid? That's kind of how I felt. I was like, bro, because I remember my buddy being like, there's this game, Minecraft, you know, we got to play it. Oh my gosh, Minecraft got so serious. I'm talking about if I lost my items, I'm crying real life tears, because I would sit on that game all day in the summers, man. Like, I'm talking, when it was time to go outside, I'd run one game of hoops. I'm out for the season because I'm so tired. 59-23, Rick Armstrong. Oh, we don't have Dwight coaching anymore. He might actually been gone for some time, but Rick Armstrong, it's kind of boring. I want somebody cooler. Greg Oden's the assistant GM. Oh, that's fire, bro. I can get Jokic as a coach. Oh, you know the ball IQ is off the charts. We could get KD, Jimmy Harden, Steph. I've never had Jimmy Harden as my coach. So let's go, James. All right, Coach Jimmy Harden. I know it's never the best idea to bring in a new coach right before the playoffs. It definitely is never a good idea to do that, but James Harden's got us, man. Jimmy. What happened, man? We lost to the 8 seed. It's the 1 seed. That's rough. Wilt who, Kobe? You know who. 2036 draft. Let's go ahead and get to our pick. This is going to be a later upload today, you know, because, well, this video is taking me pretty much all day. We got a couple guys with All-NBA ceilings. We got Will Cheney compared to Dolph Shay's All-NBA. And then who was the other dude? I saw he also had All-NBA. It was Jay Newton. Jay Newton's a 6'5" wing. He's a C overall at 21 years old. Our other guy, Will, he's a C- at 21. I'm going to say since Jay's starting from a better overall, he's got a better chance. And maybe that isn't the best logic, but we're going to try it, man. 73 overall off jump. Can we get another big-time draft steal? Maybe so. Maybe not, I guess. +3 from Lynn Robertson. And Lloyd Dudley goes up 5. And Henry Stewart goes up 5. We're kind of hitting on these picks lately. Maybe I'm speaking a little too soon. You know, they haven't become anything crazy just yet. But the progression's been very, very encouraging for sure. I think that's not ridiculous to say at all, that we've seen some encouraging progression out of our guys. I want to slide Lynn over to the 4. I know he's only 6'4", but we just have so many shooting guards. He actually goes up to an 87 at the, or not the 4, the 3. He goes up to an 87 at the small forward, so I don't think that's a bad move at all. Cam Williams, your MVP. AI, Coach of the Year again. We got to find a way to get AI over here to Sacramento. That's what we need to do. Come coach for the best Cali team, Iverson. First round goes smooth, second round goes smooth, and we lose to AI again, bro. Long as AI's got Wemby, we are cooked. And our team is really only getting older. Like, Cooper's still really nice. Lynn Robertson's on the come up, and we got a few other young guys on the come up, but a lot of our former core pieces, they're about through. Okay, 37 drafts. We are going to add, we got a guy with Eddie Johnson, all-star ceiling. Yeah, all-star is the best I'm seeing here. Frank Little. I mean, we could go Frank Little here. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring him in. Coming out of H-Town, 6'5". And yeah, the second round guys are just, they're so bad. So hit or miss. Now, if we're a bad team and we have a high second round pick, I'll start, tuning into that second round. But for now, it's not even worth it. Lloyd Dudley up 6. Woo! Jay Newton up 2. Okay. But Lloyd and Lynn, double L? These guys, I think, are going to be 2 key pieces going into the future for this team. And if we could have some worse seasons, I honestly wouldn't be mad at that because we've been winning too much lately. J.I., he's regressing, but Jaden, we won't forget what you did for us, bro. Great player. Brandon Miller's done. But if we could get a higher pick, I'm talking even like in the lower 20s would be awesome. That would give me a little bit more wiggle room to make some better selections. But I don't know if we're going to bottom out. I feel like the group's still good. I mean, we've got Lloyd and Lynn now improving, so we're probably going to be in the mix as far as top teams in the West, but I just don't believe we can beat the Warriors right now. So I'd prefer that we just be bad and get a good pick so we can re-up to beat the Warriors rather than being good and then getting beat by the Warriors, But we're playing really well to open up this season. Maybe this will be the time we're able to overcome the dub. It's my own team that keeps beating me. Come on, man. Why are y'all doing me like this? Cooper Flagg, MVP, 26, 12, and 5. Jasper Johnson, 6th man of the year. Huge season out of Coop. DPOY as well. Golly, that dude Howie Rivers got to be about 100 and he's still coaching. Just love for the game, man, I guess. 26 and 12. I mean, Cooper, what a season, man. Can you lead us to a title? Do it for Sacramento. Oh, got swept by Portland. And the Sixers end up winning the chip, beating out the Dubs this time around. Cooper tried to put on the backpack, 29 and 11. Lynn's really stepping up. He's up to 23 a night these days. Still couldn't get the dub. Hallie's out of here. 2038 NBA draft. What you got for me? Okay, we got a guy who's projected top 10 in Dino Rochester. I've heard that name before. He was a My Team teaser. Sometimes it's weird when guys have the same name as, former players. We might take Dino here. Yeah, sure, why not? Welcome to the team, Mr. Raja, the fake Dino. The Dino I know was a big man, had one of the craziest cards in My Team. What y'all know about those DBG budget card My Team videos? Lloyd Dudley goes up 3. Jay Newton up 4. Frank Little goes up 3. We're going to re-sign Cooper. Let me get back Doyle and Henry Stewart. Okay. Oh, wait, there was somebody else there at the bottom I missed. Oh, D-Long. You know you're good here. Apparently, Sora AI is shutting down. That video. I never used it before, but I think you can, put pictures of people in there and it can, turn them into videos, which is kind of crazy. But I guess that's the type of technological world that we're living in nowadays. But bro, I don't know, man. I think that was kind of an insane concept. The consensus is that everybody's really happy about it being gone. We end up winning 51 this time. Lonnie Red is your MVP. Cooper's still holding it down on the defensive side, DPOY. We grabbed the 3 seed here. So a little bit of a lower seed. I'll have a little bit better of a pick to work with. You might not think the couple spots mean anything, but they mean something to me. First round goes smooth. Second round. Did we just blow a 3-0? Man, take down the beam. We don't deserve it. And the Blazers went on to win the chip too. Yeah, go ahead. Destroy the beam. It's done. 2039 draft. Let Johnny cook. Okay, we got what pick? 26. And see, there are guys who kind of fell out of the lottery, but were projected lottery picks. Otis Birdsong. Oh, what y'all know about Otis Birdsong? Now, they keep this guy's comp short. Jack Stevens, they just say he could be all NBA. And you know what? That's enough for me. That's all I need. Short and sweet there. That works. He's only a, well, funny number. 67 overall right now. But down the line, could become something. We shall see. Player progression. Down one for Cooper. Hey, it's all right, old man. Jay Newton continues to improve. That's good. Fake Dino. Doesn't look like he's going to do much. We got to keep Charles, but Alex R, you can go. And we'll jump into a new season. Bro, Fetty Wap just popped up on my Spotify shuffle talking about, I'm like, baby, how you doing? And apparently his album's dropping this Friday. We will be listening. I speak for everybody when I say that. Cam Williams is your MVP. Cooper Flagg, Defensive Player of the Year. And we're starting to drop off, which I'm okay with, because I don't think we really had a chance of winning a chip with this roster anyway. So we might as well start the fall off. Yeah, we missed the playoffs. I'm cool with that. Let's get in that draft lottery. At least have a slight chance at number one. I'll take it over nothing. Come on. Let me jump up to that top pick, man. Nuggets get it. We end up at 14. But that's still a lotto selection. I can do a lot with a lottery pick here. 14th overall, I will be taking Jamie Padgett. See, all NBA ceiling. There's Richie Gurn, Hall of Fame. Like, my bag just got so much deeper. We got so many guys who we could potentially take here. Now, I don't think Martin Richards is going to hit that ceiling. He is 23 years old. John Hunt, he's 19, C overall, all NBA ceiling compared to Sidney Moncrief. I like that a lot better. So we're going to take him. I should have paid more attention to my second round pick, but because I didn't, I won't be signing him. I think next year might be worse than this year. It may get worse before it gets better. So I'm probably going to, I don't know how Tony Garrett got on my team, but I'm probably going to be selected in the second round next year, like paying more close attention to that because, yeah, that's something we actually need and need to prioritize here. Cooper Flagg goes down 2. Doyle goes down 2. We don't have anybody going up too significantly. Jack Stevens went up 3. I'm really excited about John Hunt, though. 74 overall at only 19 years old. He's got a lot of runway to progress. They're saying he's all NBA level ceiling, which usually means probably somewhere around 92, 93 potential, maybe 90, 91 on the lower end. Basically, he should be pretty dang good, all right? Now, do we have a full team of guys we've drafted, or is the CPU picking up players for me? The CPU had to pick up a player for me. Anderson Slater? No, you can go, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Barry the Bot in here. Listen, Barry, it's been a while, but you're looking handsome as ever, big dog. Let's go ahead and get to this season. Let me miss the playoffs. I want to miss it. Who's in the draft coming up? Look, B overall center, Bo Jennings. That looks like a franchise-changing type of guy. So let's lose. I just saw a Joe Bart reaction video on my YouTube feed called What Happened to the Average-Looking Actor. I haven't watched the video yet. I'll probably tune in later. But that's something I've been wondering about, bro. Because I used to watch some, you'll watch like older movies, 90s, 2000s. Not that that's super old, but just movies that weren't made in the 2010s, 2020, right? And all due respect, there'll be some chuds in those movies. And that's cool. Because, bro, it's more realistic. Why's everybody got to have a chiseled jawline and a six-pack? That's not reality. That's far from reality, as a matter of fact. I'm not hating on Adam Sandler or any of his buddies, but when he would do movies with his buddies, they're just normal-looking dudes. And that was cool. It was more relatable. Bro, you'll watch shows, every person, like, The Rookie is a great example, bro. These are like policemen and women, right? And all of them look like they model on the side. Like, come on. Let's be realistic, man. 40 and 42. Do we miss the playoffs or do we make it in? We miss it again. Let's get out of this play-in, though, because then we're still a little too good to have good odds at the top pick in the draft. I guess we can cross our fingers and hope for some luck like when we got Cooper. But when we got Cooper, Bronny retired, by the way. When we got Cooper, we still had like a 6% chance, I want to say. Right here, we've got what, like 1? Yeah, we're going to end up at 12, which is something. Like, I'm pretty excited about the dude we drafted drafted last year. Oh, the first pick got traded again for guys we don't know. And they got Bo Jennings, the Celtics did. That dude looked really good. Okay, so we've got Lyle Tatum rocking the mohawk. Y'all know I like when we got guys with mohawks. Dwayne Wembenyama, that's a fire last name. Lyle Tatum, though, he's a big, and we've kind of been needing a big for some time. I feel like I haven't drafted any bigs. He's only 21, which is a little older for a prospect. Oh, but this dude's a wing, 6'7", compared to Bobby Jones, C+ overall off the jump. Yeah, Rolando Quinn, I've seen enough. I should have made my second round pick. Dang it. Next year I'll remember surely. Frank Little, we got to re-sign. We got quite a few guys to re-sign. You're telling me I wasn't dotting my I's and crossing my T's when it came to the in-season contract extensions? Danny, what are you doing? All right, we got, I think, everybody back. Frank Little, we need to get back as well. And boom, we're all squared away. Player progression, Coop's going to go down for sure. Yeah, retirement's probably looming for Buddy. Year 17 on the way. He's down to an 88. Okay, John Hunt went up 3. Maybe not as much as I would have hoped. And Lynn Robertson's actually getting worse. He's already 30. Dang, nabbit. Our new prospect, though, Rolando, coming in at a 76. Dude, I'm telling you, he's going to be good. We got to get out of this no man's land. We don't want to be that mid team. That's never where you want to be. We don't want to be what the Chicago Bulls were the past couple seasons, where they're in the middle. The Atlanta Hawks. Now, the Hawks lately have been cooking. Crazy win streak. They're actually up to the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, so I can't even really talk too much about the Hawks right now, but I'm just speaking on kind of how they've been mid for some time. I remember when Trey went on that run, I thought, oh, they're about to be nice, and well, that was that. 67 wins for the Utah Jazz. They were really good. We missed the playoffs again. We were the 10 seed in the play-in, so gradually getting a little bit worse each and every year, but we've got plenty of time to re-up to go on more runs. It's just, I might need a little bit better picks to work with. Look at that. Cade played his whole career in Phoenix, then went to Detroit, almost like he knew to close it out. It's like how Kobe played with, where was he playing? He was playing with Phoenix too, and then he went to the Lakers at the end. Wow, Phil Mitchell, special wing prospect by the looks of it. Unfortunately, we are picking at 13, so, we're not going to get him. The Spurs will get him. Of course, the Spurs always get every good prospect. Johnny R. Buchanan, compared to Rob Parrish, Bron just passed Rob Parrish's game streak, or games played, not a streak, just games played record. Another Rob Parrish comparison here, except this one is an all-star, or all-NBA, and the other guy's an all-star. I wouldn't mind a big right here. Oh, whoa, Hall of Fame? Compared to Dr. J, I don't want another wing, and Alex Hansen could be hit or miss. I like, man, Johnny was projected to go anywhere from 6 to 11, and then Cecil's 16 to 19. I'm gonna take Johnny just because he seems like more of a sure thing. 7'3" big. Next year, I'll do my second round pick. Hunt Stevens, we take the options there. Dino Raja, we will extend the qualifying offer. The fake Dino. Jasper Johnson, he's been here so long. Lloyd Dudley, and yep, fake Dino. Got all y'all, don't worry. And let me run on over to my contract extensions. Cooper, sure. As long as you want to stay here, I'm not moving anybody, so it's like we might as well keep you. It's not the point of this video to be out there making trades. Jack, just take the deal. You're not finding a job elsewhere, I'll tell you that. Player progression, Coop goes down 3. Okay, John Hunt up 3 more. Usually you want a bigger year 2 leap, like a +5. Rolando Quinn only goes up 2. I don't love it. Johnny, I'm relying on you to hit some big progression. My past couple prospects have actually let me down a little bit, which I wasn't exactly anticipating, so I'm gonna need you to make it up for me. Okay, Jack Stevens is mad. Just get out of here, dude. I don't need you anyway. There we go. We're trending more towards bottoming out now. Dexter James is your MVP. We only win 33 games. No Scottie Pippen, but yeah, 33 W's on the season. That's more like it. I want to see more and more L's. This puts us in the 12th seed and most definitely gives us better lottery odds than what we've been accustomed to. Yeah, we got 4.5% in number 1. We end up with number 11. They dropped us down? Man, whatever. Next draft pick, 11th overall. We got some guys who were projected a little higher. Senso is another wing. Dude, I guess I'm not in a spot to really be drafting for fit. I just need to draft for talent, huh? But we got Mike Ray Richardson, All-NBA ceiling. Lau May, Richie Guerin, Hall of Fame ceiling. If you could make the Hall, I'm gonna take the risk here. I like him too because he's only 20. He's got quite a bit of runway. And don't worry, I didn't forget my second round pick this time. But maybe I should have because there's not many guys we like too much. Malik Stevenson, he's got all-star potential maybe at the ceiling, so we'll take him. Lyle May, welcome to the squad. Is he gonna become good? He may. Oh, big time +6. I was waiting on the leap, Johnny. Nice. Rolando goes up 4. Buchanan goes up 6 after year 1. Oh, we're so here. Now, Dino, I need to make room. Doyle, I need to make room. Get on out of here. But we are ready. We are so ready, man. And did Cooper Flagg just retire? Just now, he might have retired last year, and I was so in flow state, I didn't even notice. My bad, Cooper. We appreciate you, though. Multi-time MVP, great player for the team. Not as great as Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon. Those were the guys, bro. Oh my gosh, they were. That run we went on at the start was legendary. But I don't know why I have to, hate on Cooper Flagg to bring up those other players. I could just say, hey, they're all great. I think that is a problem when let's say you're debating, right? Which player's better, player A or player B? You don't have to diminish both players. But then again, I don't know. You don't have to do the whole compliment sandwich thing, when you were like peer reviewing a paper and you're like, well, I like this, but this could be better. Man, just tell me I suck. I don't need the sugar coating. But what I'm saying is sometimes in an effort to bring up the player you like, you're really diminishing another player. Like the Bron and Jordan debate, whether you're on the Bron side or the Jordan side, I think both sides sometimes get a little bit too wrapped up in it and they go to extremes saying one guy's trash. Jordan in today's league would be DeRozan. LeBron couldn't handle the physicality of the other league or of the old school league when he's 6'9", 250 because all he is a flopping crybaby. Like it's like, bro, come on. Let's just stop this. Dexter James, this dude's a great auto-generated prospect. 7'2" big out of Indiana. Only 26 years old, and we've seen him on the MVP screen plenty of times. Grizz wins 69 games. We won 33, so we're back in the draft lottery. Probably won't be a team with top odds at the best pick, but we'll be in the mix. With any luck, we'll move up. Celtics win the chip. Wait, hold on. The Celtics are running up the numbers on me because we're at 14 chips. Now they're at 15. They snuck one on us. We were tied. They beat the tie. Oh, Cooper Flagg was still on the team? He was just such a low overall, I didn't even notice him. Well, happy retirement to Cooper the Hooper. 20 a game scorer. Won an MVP. Won a chip with us. All right, bro. Appreciate you. On to the 44 draft. What pick do I have? It'll be news to me because I didn't even look at the lottery. Oh, of course, it's not going to be a top one. We're picking 9th overall. Oh, this dude could have gone 2nd. Sasha Billich, but his ceiling's all-star. Oh, but Bradford Jameson's much more than an all-star. He's got James Worthy Hall of Fame ceiling. Ulf Wahlgren, he's at Hall of Fame ceiling as well. I like Bradford more though. He's a higher overall. We're gonna take him. Everybody's got to be a wing though, huh? Everybody's got to be a wing. Anybody with any type of upside here? See somebody with all-star. Jaden Mack, Jason Tatum, spelled a little different, but there's JT. Bro, Jason Tatum's son Deuce. I don't know how old buddy is. He looks tall. Maybe Jason will get to play in the league with his son like Bron did. All right, Henry Stewart will sign back. John Hunt. Yep, John Hunt wants a lot of money, but we'll give it to him. I mean, he's a very young, promising player, so I guess that's why he wants the money. Let's get Lynn Roberts in there. Let's get Jay Newton. Mr. Quinn isn't sure, but he'll hit restricted free agency, so we'll be able to ensure that we get him back. I feel like that's one of the first times, though, where a guy hasn't been like, yeah, I'll re-sign with you. Although we haven't been bad for a long, long time. Johnny Hunt. Oh, my gosh. He started off progressing kind of slow, but he's really hit his stride. +5 to a 91. Rolando Quinn up 4, now an 86. And Lyle, I said he may become great. He's becoming great. +4 from Malk as well. Great stuff there. We might be a little bit over the quota in terms of players on the roster. No, we're good. Okay, that's actually surprising. I thought we had too many guys. I was looking down the list. I was like, that's a lot of players. We'll see where we're at this season. I mean, with John taking that type of leap, Rolando taking a leap, maybe we're a little better this season. I don't know if we're there yet. We're not there yet. We are trash. Hey, bottom out. Go get me a good pick. This is kind of what I've been wanting. I didn't think this would be the team to do it, though, and lose all these games. All right, 30 and 52. Bo Jennings is your MVP. I wanted him a couple years back, and the Celtics had, traded for that pick, too. That was a good move by them. Leading scorer was Lynn Robertson, 18 a night. He's probably on his way out at 34 years old. Celtics go to the finals. What a trade for Bo Jennings. They do lose to Cam Williams, who just runs the sim in these. Now, we should have a good odds at the top pick. 12.5. That's the best odds we've had in so long. And we end up at 7. Beautiful. beautiful, man. 4th best odds. I fall to 7. This is ridiculous. Well, we can grab Jake Booker, who has an all-NBA ceiling as a power forward. Daniel Blake, another power forward with a Hall of Fame ceiling. I'm going to go for the Hall of Fame ceiling. He's 23, though. I'd rather get the 21-year-old with the all-NBA ceiling. Jake Booker, welcome to the team. Book it, Jake. And next, I'm going to pass on a 2nd-round pick. Our roster's kind of full right now. Sorry to Jaden James, Double J. I'm sure you're a solid player. Actually, I'm not sure of that, but I just don't have room right now. Rolando Quinn, need you back. All right, welcome back. Player progression. Yes! Hunt up to, oh my gosh, Lyle May +7. That's huge. We've got a lot of guards and wings, which is, a problem, but at least we got talent, man, which is really nice. I guess Lyle, I don't know where we'd even slide him to. He might have to stay as a 2 guard for now, bro. Sorry. Oh, and also Bradford Jamison +5. +5 from Jaden Mack. These picks are really starting to pay off. We just drafted a big. I need this big to be good because we've been drafting so many guards. We need some players in the middle there. We just had kind of been drafting best available, and I think that was necessary because we needed the talent. But now I need to start thinking a little bit more about roster fit because it's not like if, I have too many guards, I can just trade my guards for a big or something. No, there's no trades. We haven't made a single trade all video. Opening up the season a little better. Maybe a play-in team. Maybe not. We'll see. Bo Jennings is your MVP. Hey, look at that. No, not that. We had the Rookie of the Year, Jake Booker. Shout out to Jake, man. 13-5 on the season. It's been a long time since we had a Rookie of the Year. We won 37 games, so we were not horrible. We end up in the play-in, not back in the playoffs just yet, so it'll be another year in the draft lottery. Could they give me some luck? I know my odds are low, but come on. My odds have been high, and I've gotten absolutely cooked. I am at 13th. Ugh. Hey, we made the most out of the picks we've gotten, though. We've ended up with some really good players. I could use a big here. Oh, and there's a center. Sasa Galab, Hall of Fame, All-NBA ceiling. Dylan Baker's a Hall of Fame level guard. He's 19 too, but this dude's 18 and can be All-NBA. Dylan, I hate to pass on you, but I need a big bad. Sasa Galab, welcome to the team. 2nd round. This dude Jamal Parker's compared to Don Ohl, so we'll bring him to the team. All right, team options. There we go. Qualifying offers. Johnny, of course. J-Mac. Sure, why not? Hey, speaking of J-Mac, Jared McCain had his return to Philadelphia last night. Hit a couple threes, and the Philly players looked sick. He was gone. Lyle May up 6. Oh my gosh. John Hunt up 1. +5 from Johnny. +3 from Jameson. +6 from Booker. We are so here, man. We are so here. J-Mac goes up 5. It's showtime. This year is going to be a playoff season for sure. And with all our pieces being quite young too, outside of Dudley, who's kind of more so on his way out. But with most of our pieces being young, the runway is pretty huge for us. Like we could build up another dynasty where we maybe go for multiple in a row. Although I will say with the last core we had with Cooper, with J.I., with Franz, all those different guys, I thought we were going to win more. Only getting 1 championship out of that, especially given that we were at the top of the standings a lot of times, I consider that somewhat of a disappointment. I mean, I guess you can't say a championship is a disappointment, but I just thought with our personnel, my sights were set really high. And I still want to pass Boston in rings. Remember, they got one up on us. They're at 15. We're still stuck at 14 chips. Obviously, plenty of time to go for us, though. All right. Looks like we're not going to be a playoff team, but we'll be back in the play-in. I thought this was going to be a year where we took more of a leap. I guess not. 39-43. 19-9 from Lyle May. Let's see. Play-in. Nothing. Brutal, dude. Brutal. Spurs go on to win the chip. We fall short again. Cam Williams is out of here. That dude's been dominating for so long. He was in the 27 draft, though, and we're in 2047, so it's been a long time. What pick am I at? I'm at 14, back end of the lottery. We could go another big, but honestly, at this point, I just draft for the talent. It looks like one of the bigs might be the best available, though. Terrell Freeman Liberty looks pretty good. All NBA ceiling. I also like this dude, Trace Walls, because he's only 19 19 and he's a 72, but Terrell is a C+ overall at 21. I'm gonna go Trace Falls, and second round, it's gonna have to be somebody pretty good for me to actually make the pick. Yeah, nobody's like super high ceiling. I see a couple all-star guys. They never become all-stars, so I'm gonna just pass there. Or not never, but I'm just in a position where I can pass because we got so many players on the team right now. I don't really need to add to it. I do want to get Mr. Mack back. Jaden Mack, I need you, dude. You just progressed really well. I want you back on the team for sure. Jamal Parker, yeah, this is awkward. Player progression, +2 from Buchanan, +3 from Jameson, +5 from Galab. He's still only 19. Lyle May's up to a 91. It's all coming together. Let's go ahead, pass the Celtics in championship, run it up some more for the city of Sacramento here. Contract extensions, we got John Hunt and we got Frank Little. That's all I need, and we will hopefully get to the playoffs, dude. I don't know why we've been falling short. We still might be off. Dang. I thought we were still not there yet, but we went on a run. You see in February here, we're winning quite a bit. January, we were doing better. So it was a slow start, but once we got things together, we really got them together. And we're a solid ball club. Once again, we're going to be a playoff team actually competing for something. It's been a long time. We've had some play-in appearances. Actually being in the playoffs, it's been a minute. Bo Jennings is your MVP. I'm excited to be back. Hopefully we can make something of this. As a 47-win team, definitely going to be an uphill battle to win a chip. Lyle May led us in scoring. He was at 19 a night. Spurs round 1, and we might be cooked. Game 7, come on. Get me out of there. We're on to round 2. Next will be the Phoenix Suns, and we go down to the 1-seeded Suns. They got a dude named Glenn Roberts who led them to a title. How good is Buddy? Oh, he's good. 16 boards a night is nuts. Yeah, what a player for them. 95 overall. Rebounds like no other. My goodness, man. 2048 draft. 2048 like that one game. I can't believe we have simulated this far. Now I remember how long those 100-year rebuilds used to take because I'm in it this time, and man, it takes some time. I think I'm gonna grab, I don't really love any of these guys. Greg D. Ball, that's a name. I'm taking him. And then second round, I'm probably just gonna pass. Greg D. Ball. 2K, y'all gotta be trolling. Y'all gotta be trolling. We gotta pay Mr. Jameson here, which of course we'll do. Shelling out a lot of money for this roster, so we better start winning something, man. The Sacramento fans, it's been a long time for them. Come on, Hunt. Come on, Quinn. Come on, Dudley. Y'all can't be regressing now. We're just getting on track. Bradford up 2. Galab's up 5. Yup. Trace Walls up 5 as well. He hopefully will prove to be a good draft pick for us. Mr. Quinn will sign back. Lloyd. Give me Booker here or not. Okay, there we go. And that is all I need. 2048-49 season loading. Glenn Roberts with another MVP. Yeah, this dude fried us in the playoffs not too long ago. Now the Suns are winning 71 games. We grabbed the 2 seed with 54 wins. You know, pretty good. Lyle May averaged a dub on the season, but I have a feeling if we run into Phoenix, it's going to get bad, and we're not even going to make it there. The Nuggets take care of us. Dang it! I was just trying to see the rosters, bro, and I got to clicking too fast. I also think something might be up with my controller. I need to get a new one because my other one's already broken, and if this one goes out on me, then I don't have any controllers to work with, and, you know, those are pretty important for me. Suns win the championship there. First round, it is crazy. First round, it is really crazy. And since we were the 2 seed, now it's back to having those picks that aren't really worth too much. We're going to have to get real creative if we want to land somebody good. I mean, this dude was projected to go 18, 17, but he's a starter. Floor is Mike Dunleavy. You know, we don't want Mike Dunleavy anywhere near our team. We don't want him running the team, making trades. We don't want him on our team. I'm going to go grab like Alex Hammonds. He's got all-star ceiling. Not much other thought behind it, honestly. All right, Mr. Hammonds, welcome to the squad, bro. Galab, we're going to take his option. Trace Falls will take his option. We don't have bird rights on anybody. No free agents to deal with. Progression should be decent. Okay, and did old buddy retire, who was the point guard for us for some time? Yeah, Lloyd Dudley is out of here, so we lose our PG. One of Lyle, he might have to take one for the team and play PG. His overall takes a hit, but I need a guard. Then we have Hunt at the 2, Rolando at the 3. Falls can be the 4. That works, at least to some extent. Sasa Galab went up 4. Falls went up 4. And then Greg D. Bull. He went up some too. As we head into the 49-50 season, the big 2050. Dexter James is your MVP. We've seen him grab quite a few throughout this video. Our coach is coach of the year as we are the #1 seed. Shout out to Jesse Landry. We got a well-balanced rotation, good depth. You know, everything's really come together over the past 5-6 years or so. Lyle May, he did well at point guard despite his overall going down. Averaged 25 there. We won 60 games. Can Sacramento win a chip for the first time since, I mean, my goodness, probably what, the 2020s? Was it that we last won a championship? Our last chip? No, it was 2033. So a little bit later than I thought, but it's still been, 17 years. And we got a chance at the conference finals. Come on, let's get there. We're in the conference finals. Lyle May puts up 30, 12, and 8 to lead us there. Got Phoenix in the conference finals. Oh, it's Glenn Roberts. You know he's given us the business in the past. They won 70 last year. Doesn't matter. John Hunt, 18, 7, and 7. Conference MVP will be taking on the Bucks in the NBA Finals. First game, Milwaukee wins. We take the second, the third. They'll take the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. Dang it! Carl Doherty is your Finals MVP. Hey, we'll be back and we'll be even stronger next time. Lyle May was awesome in these playoffs for sure. But yeah, we'll be back stronger here this next time around. We won't have any good picks to work with. Oh, this dude's C+ overall, 20 years old, all NBA ceiling. Both these guys compared to Wayne Embry, both of them C+ overalls as well. I mean, Ronald's a year younger, so I'll probably take him. He's from Drake. Drake? Tell me what's really going on. That's Soldier! Sasa Galab, welcome back, bro. Oh, he wants to go to the Raptors. No. All right, we got Sasa back. Player progression. Nice. Trace falls up 3. Need that. Ronald starts off at a 75. Frank Little and Jay Newton, they're washed. Let's re-sign Lyle, re-sign Johnny, re-sign Buchanan. Let me get Trace, Jake, everybody. Come on back here. I need y'all on my team. And we'll jump into another season. The 2050-51 year. Dude, I can't believe I set out to do this morning after my Supersonics recording went wrong. And here I am at night and it's 2050, bro. I've simulated all the way to 2050. Wow. Cam Caldwell, your MVP. I remember him from the draft as well. 2K loves to give you a tall big man who's really good. He's 7'3". I mean, look at the All-NBA team. It's like almost all centers on the first team. They love to make a good auto-generated tall guy. We win 56, making us the 2 seed. Got the Spurs in the first round, and we lost to the Spurs. I mean, nice, man. Lost to Kyle Parker Tyus. The hyphenated name reminded me of Talen Horton-Tucker. I don't think he's in the league anymore, which is crazy, because I remember there was a time where the Lakers wouldn't trade him for anybody. They re-signed him over Caruso. Oh my gosh. See, why are we compared to the same guy? Sherman York and Deion Sharp, both compared to World Be Free. We got, what, the 30th pick? Why are these guys even available to me? I don't really understand, but I'm going to take the guy who's 19 with the Hall of Fame World Be Free ceiling. Sure. Sherman York, what a steal. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Well, that's pretty awesome. If he actually reaches that potential, that'd be cool. Mr. Ferguson, who we recently drafted, goes up 3. Alex Hammond's up 4. I mean, yeah, it's about the same group. Our ability to get great talent might be hampered by us having lower picks. So, these guys are going to have to make it work for the most part. Although, you might get some help a few years down the line. Sherman York could be special. There we go. The guys really got it together. I guess they got the memo that not much more help is probably going to be on the way. And Lyle May said, don't worry, I am the help. 27, 6, and 7 from him. He's your MVP. We win 68 games on the season. What a year. Nearly 70 wins. Reminded me of the days back in the 80s where we used to win 70 plus games. Or was it the 90s? Who knows? It was so dang long ago. First 2 rounds are sweeps. Conference finals, we win in 5. Cakewalk to the finals against a mediocre Cavs team. Lyle, take us home, man. We sweep the finals. Lyle May, 28, 6, and 6. That's our first chip since 2033. We're in 2052. Wow. So now we've tied the Boston Celtics. We got to get one more off to pass them before they get another one, too. That's another thing. If they grab one, then things change. We need more. But for now, we're hunting one more championship to pass the Celtics. We got, All-NBA ceiling, Dennis Johnson. Who was that? Was that Rob Connors, 6'3" guard, Flores bench? All right, sure. We're taking swings, no Draymond, on some of these, higher upside prospects, just because, at this point, we're a competing team. We're not going to have as good a picks, so might as well just swing for the fences. passes, try and get a big hit. Again, shout out Draymond. Okay, let's extend Sasa, and we also got to extend Mr. Booker. We'll get J-Mac and Alex Hammonds. Okay, player progression. I think we should have some guys going up. Galal goes up, just one though. Ferguson up 4. Oh my gosh, my guy York might actually hit that potential. Big +6 after year 1. That's real encouraging. As we look for back-to-back chips, we won almost 70, steamrolled the playoffs last year. If anything, our team got better this year. So, I mean, I don't see why we couldn't go for a repeat. We haven't had a repeat in, it's been, I can't even remember. It was either like early 2000s or all the way back when we were going on that crazy run where we won like 7 straight. That might have been the last time we won multiple in a row. I'm not sure, but yeah. Lyle May, back-to-back, Sacktown legend, 27-7-6 from the elite guard, and we win 66 games as Lyle grabs back-to-back MVPs. Why not go back-to-back on chips too? This could be what Shea does in real life, back-to-back MVPs and chips. It's possible for him. Well, we lost to Utah, so no back-to-back chips for us. Cam Caldwell goes on to win the chip for New York. Sorry, Lyle. I might have jinxed you there a little bit, huh? 2053 NBA draft. Pels get Derek Walsh first overall, and I am going to be taking Bill Walton All-NBA. Bradford, that's enough for me, man. That's enough for me. 87! You said what? 80? Bro, my draft quality's on the regular 50. This dude's an 87 as a rookie. Whoops, I clicked on the Pacers. Pelicans. Oh, we gotta wait till. No, he signed. Go to the Pels. No, I'm all out of sorts. This dude's an 87 overall. 96 is the max potential. What a fumble. I thought he was gonna be crazy. 7'3" though, and an 87 is a rookie. That's still wow. What a prospect. Absolutely nuts for sure. Mr. Ferguson goes up 4. Oh my gosh, York's actually gonna be like that. +7. He was the 29th pick. What a steal. I have no doubt that with York, we'll eventually pass to the Celtics and chips. He's too nice, and the rest of the team around him's too nice as well. We got our personnel's too elite. Lyle May, your MVP, 26-6-6. That's 3 MVPs in a row. Jesse Landry grabs another Coach of the Year as we're the 1 seed for the 3rd year in a row as well. 65 wins or higher, like 3 years in a row too. First round we sweep. Round 2 San Antonio, get them out of here. Lakers, move. NBA Finals, we got shot down. Good team, but very much winnable. I mean, we're 12-0 going into it. They started off up 3-0. Can we storm back? Nope. Bulls in 6. Addy Lawal, Finals MVP. I just need another to get one up on the Celtics. That's all I want. Matter of fact, you know who I should check on? It felt like the Warriors ran up a lot, but there's no way. They're at 15, but they won a lot. They're at 11. They've done real well for themselves in the simulation. 54 draft. We'll swing for the fences again. Why not? Maybe we find another crazy prospect with just stupid potential. Ruben Owens, he's a 7-foot big man with all-star ceiling. But Theo Ware is all-NBA. Is he a 4? Yeah, I'll take him. Why not? And we'll probably just, I'm cool on my 2nd round pick. Ronald Ferguson needs to get paid here. Everybody wants to get paid. Nobody wants to win me this next championship. I need to be up over the Celtics. So I want these contracts, but then when I want to win my ring, my guy Lyle's the only one locked in. But don't worry, Lyle. You got Sherman. He's up to a 90 now. I mean, he's progressing fast. I'm thinking we actually put Lyle back at the 2 because Sherman's a true 1. Then put John Hunt at the 3 for now. And then maybe slide Rolando down to the 2. Something like that. Also kind of have too many power forwards. Let's put Ron Ferguson at the 4. Had to move a few things around. Try and get the lineup the way I want it. It's worth a few changes. At least trying a few changes because past couple years we haven't been able to win again despite being such a great regular season team. Oh, I got to make roster cuts. Jada Max. See you later, bro. Oh, I got to make another roster cut. Dang. We're rolling deep out here, huh? Jake Booker as well. Okay, cool. I just saw something that said Steph Curry's GOAT movie has surpassed $150 million globally. I don't know if that's true, but golly, that's nuts. Because me and my brother actually went to the GOAT movie. It was just me and him in the theater, bro. I actually had pre-ordered the tickets ahead of time so to make sure like, oh, this is a pretty popular movie I've been hearing because I've been seeing seeing some of the numbers, I was like, man, this is a big movie. I better get my tickets ahead of time. We were the only 2 people in there. It was like a random weeknight, so maybe that's why. I also think movie theaters are losing popularity, but I already know. I've been talking about it a lot in the videos. But bro, I think that Michael Jackson movie is gonna have everybody pulling up to the theater for sure. So it's another really good season, trending around the win total that we've been at these past couple years. We end up winning 66. Great year, 1 seed. Let's get to work here in the playoffs. 24 a night from Sherman York. I mean, what a leap. Went from 12 to 24. Did he win MIP? Yeah, he did. I mean, deserved for sure, bro. And I think with Sherman and Lyle in the backcourt, nobody's stopping us. That was really the missing piece, having that crazy 1-2. Because, I mean, Lyle's an MVP level guy, and then you get Sherman in there too, playing at this level. We're up 3-2 on Dallas, back in the finals, baby. Chicago's given us some trouble in the past. Not this time, though. Not this time. I'll press sim round. I know we're going to win. Okay. Bulls in 6. They thought they were funny. They thought they were cool for doing that against me. Whatever, Chicago. We'll see y'all next year, and I promise you, that's not happening again. We're not losing in 6. Junior Bridgman, Camby Russell. A lot of all-star ceiling guys. Not the craziest draft, huh? I guess I'll grab his ceiling starter. Let's go double M, Marcus Maxwell, and I'm probably cool on drafting anybody else. We were already kind of full on roster spots, so I can't be giving a roster spot to the last pick. Sorry. Shout out Isaiah Thomas, last pick. Ended up having a crazy career. But yeah, I can't do it. Lyle May. Oh, he's thinking about going to the Heat. I'm gonna make sure we get him back. John Hunt, we gotta re-sign. I wasn't keeping up with my contracts. That's completely on me. Trace Falls. But yeah, Lyle, this isn't a challenge of retaining my players. It's a challenge of trying to win chips with guys at draft. So I'm gonna make sure that we get him back on the team. And we'll override some things. See a buddy back in the building. Lyle. Gotta turn off financial trade rules, recently signed restriction, turn on trade override. I haven't had to do this all video, but nobody's tried to leave me that I drafted. Like I said, just isn't a challenge about retaining players. It's just about drafting guys and trying to win. So I don't feel bad about doing this. You know how much I've had to go through to build this dang team through the draft. I'm not letting somebody steal my player. I'll put all the rules back to where they're supposed to be after that, and we're all good. Okay, so Lyle goes down 1, Galab still here, Hunt goes down 2. Ferguson's up 2. Why is he outraged? What's the problem? I'm starting to feel like I don't know. Maybe playing somewhere else after my contract is up would be good for me. I mean, what does that even mean? I'm starting to feel like I don't know. Buddy sounds like an angry teenager or something, dude. Like, come on. I'm starting to feel like I don't know. Man, shut up. I'm gonna re-sign everybody though, and we'll get back down to business. I'm starting to feel like I don't know. I want to win a championship. Big +6 from Brad Robertson though. And hey, he was a 30th overall pick. Could be another success story as a late pick for us. We've been known to pull off some things like that, make late picks turn into stars, or well, just find hidden gems. Really, is what we've been known to do. Brendan Walsh is your MVP. 63 wins for the Knicks. We still won 60. Ended out the year hot, winning 12 in a row. Chicago, I better see y'all back in the finals. Oh my gosh, I lost to the Lakers. I just want to pass the Boston Celtics. Is that too much to ask? Before my team inevitably falls off and forgets how to play basketball and everybody gets old, I just want to get one more. We've been the perennial 1 seed. Like we should have already gotten it, but my guys are dropping the ball. Dennis Johnson, All-NBA ceiling for Philip Bolden. Sure, let's do it. All right, Philly, welcome to the team. I didn't actually even have my 2nd round pick this year because I traded it in that trade override deal to get Lyle back, but he really tried to leave me after all we've been through. Won a championship here and all. Bradford wants a lot of money. That's a sign to me that his potential's crazy. Now, I guess over 20 M's isn't as crazy in NBA money now that we're this far into the sim, but he's up 5. 85 overall, baby. Another hit for us. Theo Ware goes up 4. Double M, Marcus Maxwell up 4. Heading into the 56-57 season. If we're going to be the 1 seed, we better go win something. Because I'm tired of being a 1 seed just to do nothing in the playoffs. Clearing the roster spot. Man, this is actually tough. I'm going to release Bradford because we got enough wing play. Actually, no, we didn't. I shouldn't have released him. Maybe I should have released Rolando. Well, it happened. We're going into another year. Let's get it. Man, I'm glad the game hasn't bugged out on me at at all. I think turning off that NBA Cup helped. Remember when I ran into that glitch earlier where it just wasn't simulating? I'm so glad that hasn't happened again. But yeah, in future sims, I'm just going to turn off the NBA Cup so that way I don't have to deal with that issue because it's not worth it. It's not like we're doing anything with the cup, really. It's just there's a championship game that doesn't count for your record. Sometimes the cup thing will pop up and I'll be like, cool, we won the cup. It doesn't really add anything. And it could have the drawback of, cooking my simulation. So I'm cool just throwing that out the window in the future. And if y'all are doing a long-term rebuild or just a rebuild in general that you care about, I would almost recommend doing the same because it seems like it can cause some issues. I had that happen to me twice today. So like that's pretty common. I haven't had it happen to me much before that I can recall. So maybe it's a newer bug, or I saw some stuff about it online from like last year. So it may have been around for some time. Maybe they got rid of it and fixed it for a while, but then it came back. I don't know what the issue really is, but I just want y'all to be aware with it. I wanted to try and, help y'all out with that. Anyway, we go ahead and win. It looks like 63 games. Brendan Walsh is your MVP. Jesse Landry, Coach of the Year. We go 63-19. 28 a night from Sherman York. He was hooping. Round 1, we lose to Denver. The Warriors go get another. We lost to the 8 seed, dude. They better be hiding some GOAT on their team. Shout out that movie. Giannis is our assistant coach? Oh boy, I'm gonna grab a screenshot of this. Giannis, assistant coach, man. But, bro, that's embarrassing. You know what? Let's stack up the staff with another. Let's go grab. Oh, no, I don't want to edit staff. I want to go sign another player so then we can have Giannis and somebody else. All right, see ya. I'm gonna hire Dwight Howard still in here? Sure, we'll get him. Wait, can I hire somebody as like a scout? Are there any former players willing to do that? There's Cam Williams. Wasn't he? Anthony Edwards could be the head scout. Then fire the doctor. If you get injured, good luck. Some former player is going to be working on you here. If I can find one. I want to stack up the whole staff. Dang it, I can't find anybody. Maybe because none of these guys who are former players want to become like trainers. I don't know, but I guess we'll leave that alone. What about assistant GM? Can I get a player to do that? James Jr.? It's not Bronny, it's Keith. Come on, show me a player here. Wait, Giannis can be an assistant GM? Throw him right there, actually. And then, okay, we got Giannis. We got Ant. Dwight rejected. Okay, we can hire somebody else to be a coach. That's fine. Give me Jimmy Harden as the head coach. Tentative. Rejected. Man, throw him some more money. I'm getting caught on the side quest to do. Victor? Oh, let's do Victor instead. Come on, Vic. Yes. Okay, this is so cool. This is so cool. Hold on. I want to get to that one screen. Give me a second. I'm going to make my draft pick. Nobody that good. I'm going to just grab 20-year-old Terrence Finley, all-star ceiling. Sure, good enough for me. Drake! Tell me what's really going on. That's Soldier! Okay, nobody to re-sign. Contract extensions. Boom, boom, and boom. Player progression. What you got for me? I'm trying to get to this one screen. Hold on. +3 from Robertson. Lyle's getting old. We got to get another championship off before he gets too old on me. He deserves it. We also had a bunch of young players going up by 4. We had 3 guys go up by 4. 4-4-4. Shout out Jay-Z. Okay, this is the screen I wanted to get to. We go to standings, then we click on the Kings. Wait, what? Where's all my guys? Oh, there's Ant. Wait, who is Casey Barber? Hold on, get him out of here. Hold on, if I go bonus staff. Wait, why? Head coach is Wemby. Oh, the Knicks got Harden. Head scout is Ant. Giannis is your GM. Can I get anybody else? CFO, can I hire a player to do that? I guess players don't do that. All right, I guess that's all I can do. Assistant GM handle. All right, I just want to grab a screenshot of this. This is so fire. Wemby is the coach, Ant is the scout, and Giannis is the assistant GM. Oh, we cooked with this. Dang it, our record dropped off a little bit, but who needs your record, man? We had a good record all those years and didn't win a thing. Jesse Landry, who used to be our coach, he went over to Utah and did his thing. But hey, we don't need him. We got Coach Wemby. We needed him. We lost to the Warriors. Bro, the Warriors are goated in this video. Another one for them? Cavs Warriors in the big 2060. The rivalry continues, or 2058, whatever it is. Lyle Mace 34. My backcourt of Lyle and Sherman's only going to last so long. Sherman's here to stay for some time, but Lyle, he's on his way out. 58 drafts. Let's go grab. Oh, all NBA ceiling? Yeah. Whoa, Hall of Fame ceiling, Frederick Newman. But this dude was a projected high pick. I believe in him a little more. All right, Val Milton, Vienna, welcome. And we'll draft Bryce Dunley. I don't even know why I draft him, honestly. Team options, we'll pick these up. Free agents, don't have any because we took care of our contracts. Progression, I see, because now we're getting old. Bolden goes up 6, that's good. Finley goes up 4, that's good. But some of my other guys are getting old. The window might just be closing, and y'all know it takes some time to reopen the window. I don't want to wait that time. I want us to pass the Celtics. And hey, knowing how the Warriors have been doing, they might make up that ground at this point. So we got to stay locked in. Dang it, man. I think that this video is going to end up dropping after 10 p.m. I don't like uploading that late, but I had issues with my Sonics rebuild that was going to be today's video. So then I pivoted to this video, and now this video is kind of just taking a long time. I don't know why the pivot was like, oh, let's go do a 100-year rebuild. But, you know, I guess I just enjoy doing crazy stuff like this. It has been a really fun time. Getting Wemby on the coaching staff with Ann and all those guys, that's been really cool too. Team's doing great. I just want to pass the Celtics. That's all. The big 2059 season is over. We win 62 games. Go get me my ring. Wemby Coach of the Year. Yup. That's what I'm talking about, man. Victor Wembanyama wins that Coach of the Year award. 25 a night from Sherman York. Just elite, bro. 29th pick, by the way. Greatest 29th pick in history. Is that factual? I don't know. Okay, first 2 rounds go well. Beat the Dubs. Come on, beat the Dubs. Don't blow the 3-1 lead. That's what the Warriors are supposed to do. Good work, Sherman. Pistons in the finals. Just one more team. 2-2. We go up 3-2. Game 7. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to sim it, but sure. 31-3-9. We blew them out, beat the sleeves off of them. There it is. We have passed Boston. Now we just got to make sure we stay in control here. We can't let them get any more. But we're up 16 championships. We've won 15 of those throughout the duration of this video. King started off with one of them. As we'll go into the 59 draft here, we got Otis Birdsong comp, Wayne Embry comp, All-NBA, Greg Becker. Sure, Greg, coming out of Canada. I've never been to Canada before, man. I'd like to visit sometime. I don't know too much about Canada. I know they got the Raptors and Drake, and apparently their syrup's good, but I'm sure my Canadians can provide me with more information. Philip Bolden getting better. We just keep hitting when it comes to getting good guards. Valmelton goes up 5 as well. Nice. 2060. About to enter the 2060s decade. Got to cut down the roster before we start this season. Mr. Hammonds. I think he's like our only small forward. Yeah, he kind of is. So I almost can't release him. Could I slide somebody to the 3? Could we do like Lyle at the 3? I know that's a little awkward. Throw Bolden at the 2. And then Mr. Hammonds, all of a sudden, we can see you later. We won our 16th ship, so as long as we can stay ahead of Boston, I'm a happy camper. Sherman, MVP 2060. What a way to start off the 2060s. 26 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Wemby, Coach of the Year. He does it again. Let's go back-to-back for the first time in like 50 plus years. Like, it's been, oh my gosh, it's been so long. We win round 1. Round 2, we win. Suns, we lost. Okay, no back-to-back, but I'm up on the Celtics. I'm up on the Celtics, so, you know, who's really the winner? Well, not me this year, so, you know. Pistons, yeah. Who am I going to take here? Again, late pick in the first round. Ooh, All-NBA, Randall Elliott. Let's work, bro. Mr. Randall, welcome to the team. Take these team options, qualifying offers. Yeah, send them all out. Why not? Go ahead and sign back our guys. Double M, Marcus Maxwell. Let's go get Phil Bolden back. Cool. And that's another successful offseason. Progression? Oh, maybe not a successful offseason. Golly. A lot of regression there, but hey, we just got to go find another piece that can carry us into a new era, huh? I can't believe I'm really doing this whole video in one day. This might be one of the crazier things I've done. I don't think I've ever attempted to do one of these big old rebuilds in one day, but here I am, and I think I'm going to complete it. I'm making good time, shockingly. Really is shocking when you consider the amount of this video that's been just straight yap. Like, this video is probably 30% yap, 70% basketball. Could be closer to a 50-50 split. I don't know. Brendan Walsh, MVP. Look at that. Ja Morant, Coach of the Year. We won 57. The Ja versus Wemby Coach of the Year race was truly one for the ages. Can we get another chip? First round smooth. Second round. The Suns have had our number, dude. The Suns have really had our number. Oh yeah, and by the way, through the course of this recording, I did eat those enchiladas and some of that dessert. It was like a cookie brownie mix. Man. All right, Leo Dunleavy, I'm gonna take you. Second round, I'm gonna grab Devin Forte. I don't even know why. Just thought I might need somebody to kind of fill out the team. Mr. Finley, let's sign him back. Let's get everybody back here. Lyle, you're a legend, bro. I'll never let you go, man. I know he'll probably be retiring here soon, but he will retire a Sacramento King. Lyle's down to an 86. Hey, good +2 from Phil Bolden. Greg Becker goes up 4. Contract extensions. Let's get Sherman. Let's get Ron, Theo, Rob, Sasa, and then we'll go Valmiton, Greg, and Trace. Okay, there you go. All the contracts squared away going into the 61-62 season. I did not even need to draft that second round, dude, because we got enough roster spaces. We got enough players. Oh, I got too many players now. See, I didn't need to draft anybody. Trace Falls, you can go too. Okay, now we're all good. 1 seed. Let's see how we find a way to mess up this one, huh? 55-27 record. Wembanyama, coach of the year. All right, let's go ahead, jump into another season, or another postseason rather. First round goes well. Oh my gosh, dude. Then the Thunder get us in the conference finals. Well, it's always next year, right? That's kind of the, it's been so many years. It's always next year. Who are we drafting here in 62? Man, nobody good. Like, everybody's just starter ceiling. Oh, I saw All-NBA. Monty Clement. All right, Monty, let's work. This draft wasn't very good, so hopefully you're decent. JD Bender was elite, though. 83 overall, and he's a guard. Getting really good guard prospects is definitely more rare from my experience. He's only 19, too, already that high of an overall. Super talented for sure. No free agents. We'll go to player progression. Oh, did my dog retire? He must have. Shout out to Lyle May. What a career, man. Averaged 22, 5-5 for his career. 3-time MVP, 2-time champ. Got things rocking back in Sacramento. And let's go to contract extensions here. Let's extend Greg, extend Rob, and Marcus Maxwell. 62-63 season. I thought this might happen because it happened to me last year in the 100-year rebuilds. We're in year 80 and 2K is going to cap us off. You see how when I go to contracts, it won't let me do contract extensions? That means we're about to reach the end. This is the final season. Can we end it off with one last chip? And we'll get a cool message at the end here. 2K's capping me off at 80 years. I haven't made it this far in a long time. So this is the final season, and we're not doing as well as I would have hoped, but at least we'll spend the final season in the NBA playoffs. That's something. We win 49 games. Zach Riley, MVP. No award winners here in Sacktown. We end up the 3 seed. We're still contenders. Sherman, lead the way, big dog. We got the Mavs in the first round. What better way to end it off than a loss to the Mavericks? And we'll get this message here when we try to advance, I believe. Congrats on completing my NBA. Try again to see if you can do better. Well, I probably could do better if I wasn't forced to just draft guys, but man, was this fun. 16 championships, 15 of which we won. One was from the previous Kings history, and that makes us the winningest franchise in this entire association. Now, to recap some of the history here, you talk about MVPs. We had the Lyle May MVP three-peat. Cooper Flagg grabbed one in 2038. You got to go a ways back to 2028 when Jaden Ivey got one. That was fun. Then we were in a big MVP drought, but Hakeem, he delivered a bunch. How about 6 in a row? 3 is Hakeem, 3 more as Hakeem, and then he had a 7th one here too. So Hakeem, definitely the best player in Kings franchise history. Then to recap some championships here, we won one in 2052, our most recent one was 59. Then we got one in 2052 as well. Between that one, there was a huge gap, 19-year gap to 2033. Then we grabbed a repeat in 2009 and 2010. Got one in 06. And then our craziest run was 93 to 99, where we won 7 straight championships. We also got one in 1990. I remember these couple years being frustrating where we fell short. And yeah, that is it for championships. Also, as far as retired jerseys, we had Coop, we had Ron Harper, Bill Russell, of course, retired league-wide. Sessions, Tiny Archibald was from real life. Mo Stokes from real life. We had Chris Sinek. Wow, he spent 19 years with the team. John Hunt, Jaden Ivey, Pippen, Adrian Branch, Jack Twyman from real life. B. Millie, Lyle May, Dwight Howard, Ewing, Hakeem, Chris Kaman, and Sam Lacey, who was also from real life. Chris Kaman was. And did any records get broken? Of course, Bam didn't drop his 83. Wilt and David Thompson's scoring record stood. Jordan never got his 63. Wemby had 59. So did Bron. Elgin Baylor ends up the top scorer all time. Let's say, oh, Elton Brand had a 60 ball. I thought that said Elgin again. No, that was Elton. Shout out to Elton for a 60 piece there. Kobe was the all-time leading scorer. Here were the leaders in a bunch of the different stat categories if you're curious. But I think that's where we're going to leave it off here. If you enjoyed the video and you made it to the end, comment Kings, 15 championships. Draft only, man. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. 79 playoff appearances is nuts. 20 conference championships, 49 division titles. Woo, man. But anyway, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.